matches. Well, whenever you want to go, as soon as you're done with your dog, we can.
Yep, for sure.
Oh no, that's it.
We're cozy in here today.
Yeah, I mean it's actually better than
How'd your game go?
more vibrant than
What?
Yeah, but that's how we've done it before, or we can just stand back.
Yeah, I did it once. I'll get a little bit before the game starts. Get closer.
Ready? Well, welcome out to Superior. Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, Jeff Tierstig on the Raider streaming show being brought to you by Derek Building Solutions. Thank you, Derek Building Solutions, for being a diamond sponsor. We appreciate you guys. Aaron, this must have a name to it here. What are we calling this field, my friend?
Oh, yeah, it does.
Old.
It's
The old.
I looked it up when I came. It does have a name.
I knew I'd fire you a question that you were like, dang it.
Dang
I
it,
prepared
Ken.
a whole monologue here. Conan hits me with something I don't know.
We'll
Sorry,
find
brother.
it here, but it's a beautiful complex for sure.
You know, it is really nice. I'll say hats off to these guys. The last time we were here.
I thought it was NBC. It's NBC Spartan Stadium.
NBC
So I
Spartan
don't know
Stadium.
if that was
Perfect.
part of. There's an NBC affiliate up here. I think
Who knew?
Channel 6.
Hats off to these guys. The internet, knock on wood, is cranking up here. Last time we were up here was a hamster on a wheel, and that wheel was broke.
No good.
It was no bueno. My
good,
hotspot
Joe.
was like, anyway.
Well, and the nice part about this, I mean, you can see there's some softball practice going on over here. That's a beautiful field. They've got a
Yeah.
baseball field here, and look at the band. I mean,
You know,
got a lot of kids in band here too. Big packed house tonight.
quick FYI, if you see a tow truck over there by that black 4Runner parked by the softball cage,
Oh,
let me know.
I will let you know, but you might have a couple softballs plugged that thing too.
Yeah, we're tight on the cage. The cop's right behind us right now. We'll just keep an eye on things.
You're good.
We're labeled. It
You're
says
solid.
Raider Streaming on it. I mean, we are a media company.
well,
I feel like we can
that-
park
right-
anywhere
right
nowadays,
there, yeah,
right? I mean,
right.
right there.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
Now,
Surprised they don't give you a motorcade into the stadium.
oh, you didn't see that?
Yeah, I missed it.
Yeah, they did. They spit on us. I think it's no, they didn't do that. They're very, very pleasant folks here in town, except for those two that talk bad about the Raiders when I was walking to the convenience stand. Okay, national anthem coming up. We'll be right back.
O'Dean sings our country's national anthem.
What so proudly we hailed
Bada bing, bada boom.
Boom, bada bing, bada boom. All the youth football players on the field enjoying a national anthem out there with the varsity team. I know that is a special moment for those young players.
Yeah, it looks like you got the middle school. You got the flag football, the high school. A big crowd. I'm assuming it's homecoming. I guess
Yeah, it is homecoming. Yep,
Okay.
we heard on the way in.
Okay.
It's homecoming night. Yep, big
Well,
night for the
big
Spartans.
Big crowd.
Yeah,
So you want to hear about them?
I do. I was
What do you
I was
say?
cracking a cold
What
one
do you
here.
say?
It's got a Diet Coke label on it.
Okay, well, let's
Have a little bit of
let's
this.
talk about this football team. So, Superior Spartans, it's not Spoutans, the Spartans.
What are you spouting about now?
They come into the night winless on the season, 0-6. Last week, they probably had their best game of the season, although they lost 54-27 on the road to Chippewa Falls. But the program, they're now on an 18-game losing streak, which dates back
Wow.
to their last win in September 2022. So certainly in a rebuilding mode here in Somerset.
Yeah.
Rob Scott is the Spartans' new head coach. He comes over from Eau Claire Memorial, taking over for longtime head coach Bob DeMeyer. Last season, the Spartans were winless, and they scored an abysmal 51 points on the season. If you think about that, for how many games you play. So very, very down year for them. They were outscored by their opponents by 234 points. This season, the team's given up 266 points, but they've scored 80 on the season. A lot helped with last week's game. They're also -9 in the turnover differential, so expect them to probably put the ball on the ground, potentially some opportunities for turnovers for the Raiders. Sophomore quarterback number 10, Carson Smith, and senior quarterback number 13, Tanner Leno, split time leading the offense. Both players really more effective in the run game than the pass game. Junior running back number 3, Tatum Clark. He's the leading ground gainer for the Spartans, averaging just 60 yards a game with 3 touchdowns. Defensively, I found this really interesting. They've got a couple players to watch that have some interesting stats. So senior defensive tackle number 59, Garrett Rivard, leads the team in tackles and tackles for loss, but he also has 2 interceptions. So he's a defensive lineman with 2 interceptions, both coming against River Falls earlier this year. So I watched some of the film on that. They were tip plays, but he hustles a lot. Another guy, 6'5" senior linebacker number 4, Caleb Moen. He's second in tackles, but also has 2 blocked kicks this year.
Well, 6'4", you just put a pinky up and you're
right, but you don't see that stat very often. So I thought,
that's crazy.
I'm going to try to find something gleaning in that.
You're always pulling the gems out.
stats.
You're always pulling the
You know, I'm
gems.
trying to put the carrot out there. So watch for that. I mean, he gets a hand up.
Sundin the jeweler. Let's go.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, they are definitely rebuilding, and a lot of the things I see on film, you know, again, looking out before the game, there's a size differential tonight. I think you'll see a speed differential in the game.
Sure.
So far in the last 2 Raider wins, one of the things that I've really liked is they're not hurting themselves with turnovers and penalties, which kind of
Agree.
bit them in a couple games there, those 2 losses they had to start the conference season. I think if they play clean tonight, the game could be decided by halftime.
Yeah.
And I don't like to talk that way when we come into these games too overconfident, but I feel like there's a lot of momentum growing on this Raider team.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to see tonight they're not going to look past this opponent and come out and play hard.
I love it. I love it. You know what? You mentioned it earlier off the air, and I'm going to mention it real quick because it bears mentioning. This place is packed.
It's packed.
Packed.
Yeah.
And this shows the type of community that they are up here in Superior. They love their football. They're showing up big time. I mean, these guys are 0-6.
Right.
Studi section packed. Talking trash to me when I'm going to get a hot dog. I'm like, yes, these guys are. Anyway, I don't know. I love it, man.
I think it's probably a little bit of enthusiasm towards, you know, they had the long coach, Bob DeMeyer, was kind of legendary up here. They had some deep playoff runs. Superior back in the 80s, 90s, they won some state championships. So you've got some history there.
Yeah.
And now they're bringing back a head coach who left a program at Eau Claire Memorial to come back up here, hopefully try to rebuild it. And, you know, we'll see what he does. But as you've seen with other teams in the conference that have struggled, it takes some time. You know, when you have these gaps, a lot of times what happens is kids lose interest in football. Maybe they become – maybe the hockey program is very popular or other sports. So all of a sudden you don't get the athletes going out for football.
Sure.
So it takes the right coach to come in, set a tone, Winning certainly helps because all of a sudden you start to win some games and you build some enthusiasm. And
For sure.
I think that's where they're at.
For sure.
As for Hudson, we talked about this after the last 2 wins. Momentum carrying over here. This is really a spot where you can't let up tonight because these last 3 games are really going to be crucial to not only playoff
Big
ranking.
games. Big games.
We talked about last week at the end, Richmond did end up getting a win, beat Rice Lake. So now they're on top of the conference. They play Menominee
It's like a 1-point
tonight.
game, right?
1-point game.
Yeah.
Menominee tonight. And then they've got Superior and Wisconsin Rapids, who's having a down year. But Hudson can't worry about that tonight. They just got to take care of business and keep doing what they're doing.
He'll let that one bounce at the 10. Hudson with all sorts of
Excellent.
white jerseys
Excellent.
all over him. And
So I had a chance to talk to Coach, one of the coaches for the Raiders about this special teams group, and they're really doing a nice job. I mean, we've talked about the kicking game. We've talked about last week they had a kick return for a touchdown, but it's been the coverage units that, have really, really excited the coaches. It was Coach Yeager that I talked to. He's like, these guys are playing hard.
yeah,
They're doing their jobs, and we've seen it. I don't know of anybody that's really had a long kickoff return yet on the Raiders. So
yeah, and a great couple tackles there. Handoff coming our way. Hudson over to the near side, tackled out of bounds, picked up maybe 2 on the play there for a second.
Ben
And
England
8.
came up to make that play. Leno in at quarterback, number 13. He's also going to be the kicker tonight. Looks like they're going to try to go a little up-tempo. Nice tackle that time. Right, had him. Good finish that time. Swarbrick over there. Also Healy, I think, able to get in on that tackle. Had him kind of back behind the line of scrimmage and just kind of rolled out of there. So 3rd and manageable here. Quarterback keeper, he's going to pick it up. Leno, I'm sorry. I saw the Leno. I figured it was, hey, Jay Leno. It's Leno.
What was that?
Jay Leno.
Oh,
I thought the quarterback's name was Jay Leno.
oh, nice.
Back to pass. They're going hurry up here. Pressure
Wow.
coming.
Oh, boy.
Raiders come in. He's able to squeak away from it.
Got through a couple there. Sorry, I got to fix our scoreboard just real
It's
quick,
all right.
my friend.
I'm at my wall partition here trying to
See
see
through
where
the
we're
wall.
at. So 2nd and 4.
Do your best, Superman over there.
Really good job in the hurry up by these guys right now. Pick up about 2. She checked that close to a first down, maybe just short.
There we go.
All right, see what they want to do. They're going to try to pass. A little quick hitter. Out on the corner, dropped it. Fortunate there. It looked like he had some green to be able to try to get that first down, but they're going to leave the offense on the field. Pass intended that time for number 8, Liam Flores.
I am back in it here. What do we got? 4th and short
Check
coming
a
up?
hard count here.
Yep.
Nope, they're gonna-
Going for it. Why not? Rolling the dice. Little pass.
good
broke
job.
up.
Nice job. It was kind of a bang-bang play, but
Yep.
the receiver broke just underneath Easton Sonnentag, but he's able to get there right at the right time, tip that ball. Excellent field position for the Raider
that's
offense
the
here.
thing. You go for it right there.
0-6, Ken. I mean, right?
This early going for it, though?
Well, again,
you just roll the dice.
you're probably thinking, hey, we had a pretty good second half last week against Chip,
Sure.
and we got nothing to lose. I mean, we punt here,
Sure.
they come down and score.
Sure.
Guess what? We maybe missed an opportunity to
Yeah, you're
take
right.
advantage of the sticks on 4th and short.
You're right. Little handoff going around the far
Jamison
side.
there.
That's Jamison turns the corner, picks up about 9, maybe 10 there as he turns upfield down at about the 21-yard line.
That time, not really much of a block, but just a body, and that was Tyler Lassard just getting in between his defender and the runner, able to just tie him up enough to get Jamison around the corner.
Big guy. 2nd and short here. Give it about a yard. Man in motion. Little handoff up the middle. Picks up the first down and more.
Oh,
ball
boy,
down.
ball
Ball
on the
down. fumbled at the 10-yard line, and it just kind of squirted out the back there. We'll see if we can catch it on the replay.
Yeah, that was Peyton Pingle on a drop play, and he had some real estate just trying to get some extra yardage. Ball gets punched out cleanly there.
Yeah.
So the Spartans
Good play by
turn
the,
it right
Spartans.
back over, get it back from the Raiders. I'm noticing there's a guy down there with the Bing Crosby hat on, walking around in a suit. He's under the tent right now.
Oh my
Not
gosh.
sure what his role is, but
Oh my
he might be
gosh.
the IT guy or something.
Bing
Or
Crosby.
or it's his Bear Bryant. Maybe he's the head coach. Not
Oh
sure.
my, that is awesome.
It's cool.
That's like a linen suit, right?
Yeah, very much so. Number 43 there, boom, big time.
Made his
Lays
way-
the wood.
Made his way through that into the secondary there, and got a helmet off there in the backfield.
Dominic Lyons, the tight end with the.
Lino on the carry. Stop made by number 5.
Lino on
I
the
had
carry.
43. Maybe I got the wrong number. Oh, Lino, that was the quarterback. Sorry, that was a keeper. Looked like handoff coming back there, so he fooled me.
Lino with a handoff goes up the middle with this one. They'll have enough to pick up a first down. Yep, they'll move the sticks here.
So a couple things. We talked about playing cleanly. One of the other things I think the Raiders have done well the last two games is tackle. So far tonight, kind of missing some of the point of attack tackles, slowing guys down but not wrapping up.
Lino with a pass coming. Nope.
There they got him.
Wow, in
Boom,
the
right
backfield.
there.
Kaboom!
Who was that? Is that Dumond over there? Nope, that's Johnson.
Was
Johnson,
that?
number 11, gets in there. Chase Johnson with the sack.
Wow, a loss of about 5 on the play there. Nice job by the Hudson Raiders. 2nd and 15 is what the PA guy says.
Trying
Another
to pass again.
coming.
Oh, they're going
wow,
deep.
he's got him
wide
too.
open.
Got him wide open.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, he couldn't. Pass was there, just couldn't catch the ball.
Yeah, he was so wide open.
He was
Liam Flores there.
He was a good 5, 6, 7 yards behind our coverage. He gone, but did not catch the ball there.
Yeah, all of a sudden we lost him in coverage and ball was on there from
Yeah.
Lino.
Little handoff coming our way. This is a 3rd and 15, and they'll stop him at about the 25-yard line. That'll bring up a 4th and 10.
It's plays like that.
The pass play here?
Remembering how they were last year, and even the year before where they had one win on the season.
Yeah.
Those types of things weren't really happening, and so I think that's probably one of the things that the Spartans can hang their hat on is we're improving.
Mm-hmm.
We got to catch the ball a little bit better, but nonetheless, I mean that was a great play, great opportunity missed by them.
Kick coming up. Excuse me, a punt. A little squiver off the side. Lands at the 48.
Get away from it. Get away from it. There you go. All right.
Giddy up.
Well, see that Raider offense again.
So they'll still
So-
have real good field position, though.
So yes, the gentleman down there in the
I
blue
see him.
suit,
Can you get that? With the hat.
he's even got the
Up a little
feather
bit.
in the cap.
See him with the light blue cap. Go to the right. There you go, buddy. Oh, yeah, that's
Impressive.
money.
That's old school.
That is old school. I like it. Almost like a little Tom Landry with the hat there.
Yeah, you're right.
Remember
Yeah.
Landry?
I sure do.
He was my guy back when I lived in Texas. Cooper keeper.
Cooper keeper.
Grab a jersey from behind to slow him down. Had a good grip because they did slow him down just over the 40, out to about the 41. They'll mark it.
Yeah, keep an eye on number 59, Rivard out there.
Okay.
Lundeen, number 69, another player to keep an eye on.
Ooh, fakes the handoff
There's
coming
the
this
keeper.
way. The
Ooh,
keeper.
big
Woo! Got it. He didn't see that one coming, but no worries.
That was Lyons that time. Dominic Lyons.
Picked up a couple there. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5. Last week we were fishing for some Cooper Adair nicknames. I'm pretty sure someone sent in a GPT sort.
There it is.
Nice
Lassard.
feed. Lassard just crafty in the middle, over the 50, into Spartan territory. Ball will be marked at the 46.
Just kind of came late there across the middle. Had a step on his defender.
These guys weren't running hurry up right now. I'm going to grab that list. I'll see if I can
Okay.
run through them with you, see if any you like. Oh, the little crafty little
Jameson.
pitch to Jameson. I didn't even see him get the ball. Nice job. Here are the coaches.
Trying to get them hurry up going.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Keep it so they can
The
not
refs
have
are
to
like
substitute as much.
throwing the ball all over.
Now you got to wait for the old guys on the chain game.
Yep.
Tell you what, Dave Morey would have been down there.
Oh, Maury would have been like, hot, 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 hot. Let's go, you guys.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Move the chains.
He doesn't play around 1st and 10 here. Ball spotted at the 35. Cooper keeper. Whoa, nice little spin
Good spin
move.
move. Tuck it
Nice
away,
work,
tuck it
Cooper.
away.
Quarterback court.
First down and more. Ball down at about the 20. There you go.
Stopped by the Spartans, number 46, Mickey Little.
So they got the ball right back to the ref, but he's taking his time putting it down. There we go. He's like,
You're going to go at my speed and like it.
that's right. Hudson trying to go a bit
Draw
quicker
play
than that.
again.
Nice. Oh, good ankle tackle there. Picked up a couple. Again, you can hear the coaches in the booth.
Pingle.
They're ready to roll. Just let's go.
Well, they work on those things in practice,
Yeah.
and they know what the tempo
Yeah.
needs to be in order to keep kind of the plays coming in, and they're certainly in the game. A lot of times, the plays are already kind of known. Hey, we're going to run this
Sure.
our first series.
Yep.
Ankle again, the ball carrier.
So 3rd down coming up. 3rd and about 4. Ball spotted at the 15-ish.
Peyton,
Cooper
or,
keeps
Coop-
this
Cooper
one. Yep.
keeper.
Cooper keeper with
Gonna get in
room.
there.
Pushes on in. Let's go.
Oh, right there.
Just shy. Looked like it was in from this angle, but they'll call him short by about a foot.
Yeah, very close, and he did a good job actually getting through the first line of defenders, kind of stutter stepped, waited, and then kind of accelerated again to get down to the goal line.
We got a hot nickname coming in on the text wire here. Low
Gonna
snap.
keep it again.
Yep, going to the far side, cuts upfield.
Ooh, good stick
Woo.
over there.
Yeah, blew up there on that right side for a loss of about 1.
Will Monroe with the stick.
Here's the hot take. You ready?
Yeah.
They're calling him Air Adair.
Ooh, that's okay.
I like that
I
a little
like that
bit.
too.
Yeah, that's pretty good. 2nd and short.
I dare you
Here we go with
to
the
stop
puns.
me. There it is. See?
Cooper keeper. Walks her right on in. Air Adair. Let's go, big time. Replay coming up.
Yep, just kind of little hesitation there, waiting for that hole to develop, and got a push from that offensive line, center and left guard. Good job. In for the touchdown.
So put 6 on the board. We'll see what Ostegian has up his sleeve.
Ostegian.
They pronounced it way
We'll
worse
get it
than I
right
ever
now,
have.
too. There you go.
Extra point is good.
And he's been an excellent kicker this year, too. Just
He
rock
really-
solid
really
on
has.
extra points. And the holders have been good. It started off with Steele Homey, then
Yeah.
Air Adair took over, and really in the
They've been
snaps
quality.
have been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hats
They're
off.
little
To,
things. They're really little things that make a difference.
quick shout out to Ostegian's dad. Helped us with some gear tonight. Saw us coming in all frazzled. We got caught in traffic, and it was one of those moments where we're like, we're going to be late. We're going to be late. We're going to be late. I like being here like an hour and a half before the game starts. So that would have meant 5:30. We
Yeah.
showed up. We were in the booth maybe at 6:15.
Ooh.
And I'm
Ken.
like, this is not helping my
Ken,
blood pressure
That's
much.
Aaron time right there.
Yeah,
I was actually in the parking lot before 6:15. I had to come from Menominee. I came up 53.
Yeah.
Loved it. Took me through my old country there. I went through
Spooner.
Barron, Rice Lake,
Spoonerville.
Serona,
My
Shell Lake,
Serona.
Spooner. Stopped in Minot.
Lake.
Good
Nice
boot.
kick. Boy, a line drive. Oh, fielded
Yep.
at the 1. He's going to bring this one on out over the 15, make it to 20 with some
Ooh.
room. Nice job. Superior with a great return. They'll bring it out to about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, and that had to be returned based on him catching it before the end zone and going back into the end zone. So
Wobbly.
got a decent
Good.
return on that, too.
It's mostly Aaron doing it. Not
What
me.
am I doing? I'm over in my corner
The
here.
camera guy says every time you bang your fist on this desk here,
That must be you. I'm
rumbles the
banging
camera.
my head on it, but
Bang your head. Listen to a little Kill Tony podcast on the way up. You ever listen to that guy? Oh, goodness. Pretty fun. Bit of
trying
a
to
high
pick
snap.
on old
Yep.
Healy over here tonight.
Coming this way.
Good
Nice
stick.
tackle.
Good job,
Picked up
Climber.
about one or two. Give me the quarterback for the Spartans again.
Mr. Lino.
Lino,
So number
thank you.
13,
Thank
Tanner Lino.
Lino.
And they've been playing this Carson Smith, although I've been looking on the sidelines to see if his number's there.
Lino chucks it. It's got a guy open. First down and another yard there. Out to about the 44-yard line.
He's kind of showing he can throw the football when he's gotten time, but
Yep.
that's been the issue. The Raiders are getting pretty good pressure on.
That's the trick. So Lino in the offense will move it out to about the 44. Little handoff coming up the middle. Ooh. Some big hitting there by the
Good
end
stick that time.
line. Ay,
That
ay,
looked
ay.
like Nehemiah Dunbar with the tackle that time. Also assisted by Evan Holden.
Pass.
Again, not a whole lot of time for him.
Rolling over to that right
Nice
side.
job, England. Good job. Way to come up and fill from your corner spot. Good recognition. Ben England came up, left his receiver because the quarterback was past the line of scrimmage and really kind of stonewalled him there for a 3-yard gain.
So 3rd down and 4 here. Ball at the 50, right at midfield.
Keeper.
Quarterback-
Oh, crushed. I
Mac
think that
truck.
was Climber that came up through the gap there. No gain. Nice job. These linebackers are really playing tough, and having Climber back has been fantastic. Mayer, Swarbrick having a great year.
Crazy.
They're very solid in
Climber.
the middle. Ooh,
Got him
boy.
on the hard count.
Yeah.
That Climber,
Right
he
away.
came through like a Mack truck through that hole.
Yeah, he
My
did.
goodness.
Evan Holden that time, he's like, darn it. But you know, we'll take that for the only reason that I see these guys. They want to get upfield. They want to make plays.
Yeah,
They're playing
yeah.
aggressive. They'll learn.
Yep. So first down picked up on that one. They just needed 4, got 5.
Oh, 89 is wide open.
Got him open in the flat there.
Wow.
Bops off a tackle and first down. Big time play by a big guy down there.
Yeah, you could see him just kind of get off the line of scrimmage and really just ran down that seam. That's number 89, Beckett Selden, 6'4", 212.
Yeah, huge.
England with the touchdown-saving tackle there.
Little handoff coming our way.
Oh, boy, missed tackle.
Tried to hit him there, did not. Down inside the 1. The Spartans, a nice drive here.
Just jumped over the attempted tackle that time. Nice drive by them.
Yeah, it really is. Had a nice pump return out to the 30-ish, and they've just been driving ever since. And in for a touchdown.
Gets the Spartan faithful fired up.
Yeah, buddy, give him something to cheer about, my man. 6 on the board for those guys.
Playing with a little bit of energy tonight.
100%. You know, it's homecoming, and when you're 0-6, leave her all out there,
That's
right?
exactly
I mean, just
right.
let her rip.
Yep.
And it's working so far. Let's see about the extra point here. Whistle.
I think we had movement.
Extra
Oh,
point.
offsides on the Raiders.
So offsides, will that be assessed on the kick?
You know, and they can make a decision here to go for 2. They're going to
Oh,
see if
sure.
they decide they're going to decline it.
Okay.
So
Have a little combo by
not sure if, and it's one of those things that happened before the play. So technically, it's not something that could be assessed on the kickoff.
Oh,
so
okay,
if you decline
gotcha.
it here, you're just keeping it in the same spot. I guess, maybe they want the extra space for their kicker.
So the coach got an explanation there by the head ref. We'll get another extra point attempt. The PA. We'll give that one another try. That one's up and good as well.
Well,
Seven's a
hey,
pair
we got a
of them
ball
out
game.
there.
That was a pretty nice
Yeah.
drive, and you've seen now 2 plays where they've gotten guys wide open.
Oh.
That seam route that they were able to get the big number 89 the football, and then
Look,
the miss pass down here.
there is a full flow going on right here on 50. That is not
see
playing
that.
around. That is full lettuce, full
Yeah.
effect. Throwback. Love it. Loving it. You always you get up north here and you get some hair going. Even in Spooner or Hayward, you kind of get a little flow
you
going
do,
up north,
You do.
which I love.
I don't know. I know a lot of coaches when we were growing up. You couldn't have the hair like that. Anything that went.
Really?
Yeah, everybody kind of had mullets, but you'd trim them up and make sure that it was not going over your, under your helmet or not beyond your helmet too far.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I
But
can see Frank and you kind of breaking the rules a little bit, though. Especially you. I
Well,
can see you being like,
I'll tell you a rule I broke that
Okay.
actually made some buddies upset with me. But
Oh.
they all, a bunch of them shaved their heads. One guy got a mohawk, and I was supposed to go in and do it, and I was like one of the last people. I can't remember what. I think we were like going to the weight room or something, and
Yeah.
I purposely kind of sat back and everybody else is gone, and I get my hair cut, and she goes, "You want the same thing?" I'm like, "No, just trim it up a little bit."
Take a little off the ears.
Yep.
Love it.
There we go.
Jameson, nice
There we
return.
go.
Get around that edge. That away.
Nice, good
Over the
return.
30, over the 40. Now
Nice
over
block
midfield.
downfield. Nice job. Good job by that kick return team. So the story goes, then the next day when I showed up at school, I had all these I was a junior, they were seniors, all these great big guys were like not happy
Hey,
with
son,
me. Like,
Dean,
"I got
what
a
the heck?"
mohawk. What'd
Son,
you
Dean,
get?"
get over here.
So they ended up shaving 2 lines. They took a razor, and 2 lines on
Sure.
the side of my head.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got off easy.
I kind of did.
Got off easy. Yeah, in Rochester, we used to shave the lines on the side of our head for the hockey tournament,
Yeah.
do all that funny stuff. Pretty sure.
It's only hair.
Yeah, I
and
know.
I look back on it, and my son's had long hair. He's grown the mullet.
Oh,
Everything
yeah.
else, it's like it's only hair. It'll grow back.
Cade's
You
the
look like a
man.
nerd, but whatever. No, nice pitch.
pitch
Good
over
fake.
the near side. Good blocks out in front with speed.
There
Over
he
the
is.
35, over the
Pingle!
20, the 10. Pingle looking for it. Let's go!
Right
That is
there.
a touchdown all day long.
Well, I think they might have got
Call
his,
him down.
I think they saw the knee come down. Let's see what happens. here.
Replay,
Keep an eye on
replay,
that left
coming
knee
up.
as he's coming down. Right knee. So I think it's where the knee went down, and he did fall into the end zone, but excellent run that time by Peyton Pingle.
Wow, Pingle just showing off the speed. I love it. So first and goal here as Hudson says, you're going to go score 7. Let's see what happens.
That was quick, huh?
Yep. Let's see what happens.
Jameson, get in there.
Yep.
There
Got a
you go.
block
Get
around
around,
the
get
edge.
around.
Yep. Inside
Oh, boy.
and a flag being thrown very aggressively at them as well.
Yeah, unfortunately, the way that play got strung out, I think it's probably a hold. Just based on how everything was kind of moving that direction, all the blockers. Mm-hmm. Sure seems like it's going backwards.
I think so. Very strong throw of the laundry over in the vicinity of where the hold was at.
Sometimes when you get too much east and west on those runs, those things can happen when plays
Sure.
get extended like that.
Well, Hudson will be back at the 12 now. So first and goal from the 12.
Cooper
Keeper had a blocker there trying to make his way through. A little light blue jersey in the backfield says, hello. Picks up about 3 on the play. So inside the 10 is where they'll mark this one. Second and goal.
Keep an eye on that top corner here. See if they want to try to throw one. Nope, they're going to run it again. Cut it up now. There you go.
Oh, boy, they got a hand on him, and a good job by the Spartans to get a hand on him and hold him up. I don't think he picked up anything there.
Well, if you're Hudson here, you definitely want to try to get 7. I think, again, it's one of those games where if you give a team that you should beat too much life, it's something that they can keep hanging around. Things can happen.
For sure.
I'd like to see them be aggressive here on this play, figuring they'll go.
3rd and goal coming our way. Cooper fires
Get in there.
one.
Oh,
Dives.
I think he got it. Oh, must have stepped out of
Oh, my
bounds.
gosh, they're calling him short.
Yeah, keep an eye on that. I'm thinking he probably just stepped out.
I didn't hit replay,
that's okay.
sorry.
The angle wasn't great for Lassard to get in, but he did go for the pylon, and if the ball hit the pylon
That's good,
before
right?
he stepped out, that's a touchdown. Absolutely.
4th and goal from the 1. Going for it right now.
I like a little Cooper keeper here, maybe
do
with
too.
a follow.
I do too.
Put Pingle as a lead blocker. Just follow that.
Cooper. Hand
Give her
off.
to Pingle. Ooh, second effort. Second effort.
Late on
Get
the
in
call
there.
here. We'll see.
There it is. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Hudson.
Well, there was a little bit of
debate there. Replay coming at you.
There was congestion at the line, and he just kind of kept his feet going.
One more time so you can see this one good. Oops. You're right. Watch these feet.
Yep,
Just
so
churn,
just kept them going.
Churn.
Second effort.
They spun him out, but he was still churning.
Chase. It's over.
Little confusion here on the Raider extra point team. Somebody's not in.
Dude, come out. I told you, get out of here. Quick.
Okay.
Dang it. Nobody told me. You guys. You're making me look bad. Okay, I'm here. All right, Ostegian set to kick the extra point. Snap's good.
Snap.
Holds
good.
good.
Hold. There it is.
Kicks good.
So a nice drive, Peyton Pingle with the big run. Also, good play by the Raiders to pick up that chunky yardage they needed to get it down to the 1 yard line, and then Pingle takes it home for another fantasy football touchdown. Peyton Pingle.
Big time. All right, let's get these marked here. Hudson TD, followed by a...
Well, we're fortunate. It's been a mild fall so far, because sometimes you come up to old Lake Gitchagumi up here, and it can get a little chilly and a little bit
Get you in the
cold,
gumi,
a little bit snowy. Been up here before for a softball game in the spring, and she's been snowing.
Is that
Like
right?
in April.
You said April?
April.
It's that, what do they call it? The lake effect snow?
Yes.
the
Yeah,
old lake
it's a
effect.
real thing. All right, let's see if we can pin him down here.
Big kick. This one goes right to the 5 again. He'll field it. Looks around. Here we go. Out to the 15, the 20. Jumped around one and stayed in bounds. Very crafty running there out to the 32.
Yeah.
He's done pretty well tonight.
He's waiting. Yeah, he's doing a good job of kind of letting that wedge team, we'll call it the wedge team, but it's the kick return team, get in front of him. And then, we mentioned the gunners come down. The gunners are the guys that are headhunting, coming down to try to get there right away and get a tackle. If they get blocked, then it's kind of contained guys, so second level on the return team. And if those guys get a little bit in the mud, you got trouble.
Look out. 1st and 10 here, ball at the 34, 33.
Nice job that time.
gosh.
Dumond,
Found
number
him in the backfield.
99.
How
Been
do-
impressed with him so far this year. Dumond is just a sophomore, 6'4", 195, getting a lot of playing time, and he just looks like one of those prototypical DNs, outside linebackers for the Raiders. Tall, athletic.
Well, that's going to do it for the first quarter. We'll be right back in 2 seconds.
Derrick Building Solutions is your Butler builder in New Richmond, serving western Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota. Butler's pre-engineered building system is easily customized for retail, warehousing, manufacturing, office, and more. Maybe you simply need an addition or roof replacement. Learn more about the industry-leading options available to you when you work with the experienced and trusted team of Derrick Building Solutions and Butler Manufacturing. Visit our website to see our project portfolio and schedule your no-cost consultation.
Welcome back to Superior Field here. We've got a couple shout-outs coming in. We've got a hot text or two to the booth. Chris Kath from the Willow Carbonis.
Hey, Chris.
Boom, shout-out. Great to have you tuning in, Chris. Thanks for all that you do. Matt Maurer, shout out to you, Matt. Matt got a new toy for hockey.
What'd you get, Matt?
We can't say yet.
Okay.
It's what we like to call top secret.
Okay, top secret.
Yep.
Oh, that isn't.
Almost intercepted.
Ostegian, excellent play that time. That's a design pass. So basically, what it looks like, man, you used to run that in booster football, but I like the play. I think they were trying another seam route. What he did is he got the snap, ran up like he was going to run the football, and then they're looking for a pop pass right across the middle, but nice job by Ostegian. Get there.
Oh, got a pass off. What a laser, too, in and out of the hands.
Yeah, Lino's got a pretty good arm on him, actually. All right, well, I'm thinking punt here. I mean, jeepers,
Yeah,
I get it.
Right?
You're in this ball game after one. Yep, here comes the punt team.
Dan from Bloomington wondered if we can see the Northern Lights.
Oh, they're supposed to be really, really good this weekend.
We'll see. Well, I think
and it was clear coming up.
I think Jeff might have them eyeballed. We'll get a
Keep
quick
an eye on
view
him,
of
Jeff.
them. Yep, keep an eye out, Dan.
We got you
Whoa,
covered,
high
Dan.
snap.
Ooh, almost got there,
got there.
Lassard.
He was just
might have
like-
got a finger on that
I
hip.
think he did.
I think he did too.
Takes a pretty neutral bounce there right at the 35. It'll roll to the 33 and down by the Spartans.
The angle looked like either he certainly impacted the punt, but he was right there.
Oh, we were getting a shout out from our friend Frank A.
Frankie A.
Frankie A. I think you might know him. He says shout out, and then he says Aaron didn't have to cut his mullet. He was known as the ball carrier. Special treatment, he says. Sounds a little jealous to me almost.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Frank A. Is that how it went down? The ball carrier got special treatment? I like that.
spoiled baby I was.
Hey, if you're the bell cow, man, you get to do what you get to do. Frank A., thank you for the inside tip from Old School Spooner High School Football. We did have a comment about the clock tonight. We are unable to, just technology-wise, at home, and most facilities we go to, we can kind of jack into their
Cooper.
little wobbler.
Go get it. There you
Climbing
go.
the
Nice
ladder.
job,
Booyah! Lassard with a big catch. Jeff says, I got that. We'll watch that
Let's
one more
see
time.
that. Yeah, he had plenty of time. Ball kind of hung up a little bit, but you could see Lassard
Nice job.
all of a sudden realize it's underthrown. He knew he had to go. Jump ball situation, I mean, it's one of the most popular plays in the NFL.
And he's
the
a big
receivers that can go get it are pretty special. So good job. Big gain that time.
First and 10 here. Ball inside the 25. Cooper keeper up the middle. Bounces around, picked up one or two. Anyway, I was saying about the clock tonight. Most of the scoring systems are a Daktronics scoreboard, which is way too in the weeds for everybody. But basically, we can plug one of our devices in and we can have the clock real time on our video here. Here, they do not use that. They've got some sort of chicken scratch down there. Anyway,
10:38
we'll
is
try to
what's
talk.
left.
What
and
we should do
now
is
that
talk
we know
about it
that-
more. Yeah,
Yep,
we'll talk
we
about
can
it a little
talk
bit
about
more.
it.
And Jeff's going to try to get it too. We've got a quick timeout due to a player down on the field. We'll be right back. Thanks again for tuning in. Right back at it. 2nd and 8 coming up. The ref blows the whistle.
Blows the whistle,
and Adair looks back like,
They
what's
all
up?
looked, yeah.
What's up, bro? You good? Like, what are you chirping that thing for? Handoff. Takes a couple with him there. Picked up about 3. Nice job by Pinkel.
Gave the offensive line my players of the game last week. Again, I expect that group tends to always build some momentum. They tend to get better as the season goes on, and these guys have certainly done that, especially these last couple games. Really played well.
Keeper. Just not a lot of room in the middle there. Picked up maybe 1 or 2. Grandma Strong tuning in out there. Shout out to Grandma Strong. Appreciate you watching. Got Finley Murphy.
I think we got, it is 4th down, huh? And they must have had the marker last play. I thought it was 2nd. So here we go, 4th down, looking for a hard count.
3,
they're
drops
looking for
back to
18
pass.
again.
Chucked over the near side. Oh, goodness, just out of reach. Flag down the backfield.
Yeah, well, actually, there's a flag in
down
the end zone
That's
here,
what
and
I
I
meant to
think
say.
it might have been a hold. But let's keep an eye on that.
Okay.
Lassard was over that direction. It didn't look like he pushed anybody, so I don't know if there was any type of illegal pick or interference. So
Quick shout out here for the girls golf. So Finley Murphy, only 1 day left until the Hudson Girls Golf Fundraiser 2024. He put a link in here, and I cannot share that. I'm so sorry. Maybe look on the girls golf page for that fundraiser link, maybe. Thanks for sending that in.
we always do, we'll have a fall sports update. I looked last week, interference on them. So good break for the Raiders.
Good.
But we'll have updates on all the sports, all the activities in the fall next week at our home game against Chippewa. Also try to bring information on any Raider college football players, and I've been kind of tracking some of those guys, so we'll have updates on those guys. That should be offsides. There you go. 62 came in late and went in front of his guy to get lined up.
Too funny.
And, of course, he was offsides.
Quick shout this came in from Nate DeMuth. The Hudson Fire Company #1 will host an annual Jim Fry Memorial Pancake Breakfast Sunday, October 6th from 8 a.m. until noon at the fire department.
Okay, and hopefully everybody knows where that's at. It's over by Plaza 94.
Yep, pancakes, sausage, scrambled eggs, milk and juice, coffee.
Handoff across the middle, nice, into
Let's
the end
go,
zone, number 10,
Hudson!
Will Pruzek. Been the decoy all night. I think that's his first carry in there for the touchdown. Good to see him score.
A replay, you say? Why not?
Yep, like I said, he's been running in motion mostly as a decoy for the Cooper Keepers, but they're like, we're going to pay you back here on this one, Pruzek. Give you a touchdown.
Good
carry.
hard run there to put him to 20. Time right now, 9:31 left in the opening half. Again, we'll give some more details on that pancake breakfast in 1 second here. We'll say it one more time. Kicks up. Stegen, money. All right, one more time. So Hudson Fire Company #1 will host their annual Jim Fry Memorial Pancake Breakfast. That's this Sunday, October 6th, 8 a.m. till noon at the fire department, like you said, behind Plaza 94 back there.
Yeah, just kind of to the east of it. So
tucked behind Domino's.
Correctamundo.
Not that I go there that
Up
often.
by Applebee's over that way.
You got it. On the menu will be pancakes, sausage, scrambled eggs, milk, and juice. I think I might have to show up for that. That sounds like a great fundraiser.
I love those pancake breakfasts.
Yeah.
They're great.
So if you want to see the talent, that is Aaron Sundin. He might be up there. And if he is,
might be.
he might be
Sunday.
signing-
Sunday I can probably make Sunday morning.
All right. Well, I'm gonna plan on going up there too. Maybe we can even get Jeff Tierstig to go. The whole crew.
I'll even buy a pancake, Ken.
Oh my gosh, I'll buy you too. Kick a good one down to the 6.
All right, letting that wedge set up. Let's see if we can bust it.
Tucks that
there
one.
you go, number 9. I think it was might have been Sonnentag or Dufik, I think.
Okay.
Dufik was over on that tackle. All right, so getting our legs underneath us here.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of where I thought things would be, but Spartans have been impressive to me. I mean, from the standpoint of, you go back to last year, and we kind of talked about some things we haven't ever seen before. And last year there was a play where there was a kickoff, and the Spartans guy let it bounce in front of him, didn't get into the end zone, and he ran off the field. We picked it up in for a touchdown. It was just one of those things you felt terrible, right?
So
It's
tough
like,
to watch that, yeah. Little handoff coming this way. Gets a nice initial block. Pops about 3 on the carry, just inside the 30 here still.
Lassard from a safety position with the tackle.
When we came into town today, it was just hopping. A ton of people running around. I forget they've got UW Superior up here too.
They sure do.
Yep.
Yellow Jackets, they're the ones over practicing softball over there. They got their fall softball going. Do you remember the trivia question from a couple years ago, or who the famous alumni UW Superior guy was? That
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
There you go. You are correct.
You are correct. We're here to pump you up. Oh, that was terrible. Pump you up. I can't do it. I'm just off right now.
It's not a tumor.
Yes, there you go. Fun fact, when we were touring up here, they like to share that fun fact.
Yeah?
Yeah. They've got a picture of him, I think, down there. They're like, yeah, famous alumni. Check this out. And there he is,
I thought, big tight end again.
Guy.
Oh,
Look
and he
at
got
him
a block.
get around the corner on a block there.
Oh.
Walking the tightrope down the edge here. Still going. Oh, out of bounds, they say.
Jeepers.
Wow, doing a good job on the run.
Just bouncing off him here.
Yeah. Got hit a couple times, and that big rig just kept lugging it on down the edge here and picked up a ton of yards there. They'll bring it inside the 30.
6'4", 212. So quite a weapon, and he's had a couple nice catches. Good yak, little yards after the catch.
Thank you. Good tackle by
Did you
Hudson.
think I was getting sick?
I didn't know what that meant.
Yak!
It was a good yak. Look, bro, I'm not sure what that means. These technical terms. We're running a little hurry up on the Spartan side, too. 2nd and 10 here. They got a couple up high there. Yep, look right over to him.
There's a nice wrap that time.
Dick. Yep, held on to the ankle after he hit him high.
Stygian that time with the tackle.
He's all over. Fun listening to the PA
having the
guy.
same issue as we were.
Yeah, I can't laugh too hard. I was screwing his name up pretty good early in the season. 3rd and long here.
There you go. Nice wrap that time. Climber.
Nothing
Nice
doing
job.
over there. Yep,
Number
Climber.
52.
You ain't going to climb the ladder with Climber over there. You're going to shut you down. 4th down
He's
here.
got the little bump in the back there, the neck protector that I love that linebackers wear.
I do like that.
Do you remember a linebacker for the Bears, number 52, Brian Cox?
For sure.
He had one of those, too.
And his was huge.
Yeah.
Big dude.
Ooh, we're going for a long field goal here, my friend.
Really? Huh. I like it. Let's go. Ball down, spotted at the 32.
Oh, there you
Blocks.
go. Pick it up, Tyler. Pick it up and go.
Lassard trying to get his feet underneath him. He does. Lassard
going backwards,
going the
Tyler.
other
Oh,
way.
jeez.
Trying to get around everybody who was flowing downfield there. And
Oh, that was all of a sudden I'm like, boom, it's blocked. And then I saw who it was. I thought, if he can pick that thing up, it's not like a basketball. You can't dribble it. You got to pick it up in your hands and run.
all right, we're going to watch that replay in
That
a
was great.
second.
He almost
We'll see
got
if we can
that
play it
block
again
kick
here.
earlier, too. So very active on special teams tonight.
There you go. There you go,
Here
my
it
friend.
comes, and good penetration.
Boom.
He comes right through, just kind of,
Nice work, Jeff. Zooming in as this happened.
You could hear the coaches, too, saying, don't block in the back.
Yep. All good. All good.
Yep. Nice play.
Nice
Good
job,
play by
Jeff.
him.
A low snap, handoff up the middle. Picks
Dufik up the middle.
couple.
Straight fullback hitter. Well, that's a little demoralizing. I would have liked to have seen him get that one off because that was – I was trying to look and see where he was at, but I'm thinking it had to be right around he was at, what, the 28?
30-something.
Oh, wow, he was that far. There's
Yeah.
Jamison.
Jamison
Put
turns the
Jets
corner.
on.
Look at
Get
this
the
guy
Jets
go!
on. Oh, he got there.
Woo! Boy, the wheels on that kid, huh?
All of a sudden, turned it up. Got around that corner.
Wow, here we go. Replay
Here he
time.
comes.
coming here right your way in the
kinda
living room.
Ran everybody there. Didn't even really need a block. Once he got ahead of steam, it was off to the races. We saw him kind of show that on that kick return he had the last drive, long kick return. Everybody's in the mix. Nobody's scored more than one touchdown so far tonight.
Just blasting around the edge there. Nice job. Good snap. Kicks up. She good. And all of a sudden it's 28-7.
Yeah, so
6:08.
14 points this quarter for the Raiders, 21. I take that back. They did. We scored first, then they scored, so it's 14 unanswered points. 21. Good grief, Aaron.
Some Spooner math going on. Just lighten up over there.
28-7.
Coon Rapids. Coon Rapid math coming off the top rope.
Great.
Us small town guys, we're still counting fingers and toes here, homie.
Well, I'll just describe it. We're in a booth here. We share it with the coaches, which is great. They're all good guys,
Awesome.
and it's fun
Awesome.
to talk to them in between plays or in between when we have timeouts. But then I've got a wall next to me with a little window, and I'm peeking over that direction to see. I'm making up excuses as I go along here.
It's all right. You're fine.
Just roll with it.
Whatever you got to do, Aaron. We're here for you.
Yeah, I guess Frank's right. I am pampered. I'm a baby.
Special attention. He told us earlier. He's a little extra. Kicks a little bit shorter this time. Fielded at the 15.
Boom! There it was.
Oh, you see him just come in with the big arm over the back.
That was
Wow.
Dufik again that time, and nobody blocked him. So
Dufik's like, I got you. Come to Papa. All right, let's see here. We got a couple texts coming into the booth here.
6:03, by the way, left in the half.
Cooper Adair's grandfather watching from a hotel in Blaine, Minnesota. Good nickname for Cooper would be Air Adair. I like
Well, we've got 2 votes for that so far. Can we still say Cooper Keeper? Because
that. You got to be able to
I
do
think
that.
I kind of. Yeah,
It
that's
is
in the
playbook for sure.
Lino.
Lino keeps that one.
Oh, Lino. Oh, oh, oh.
Lino. I don't know that song that well. I wanted to back you up there, my friend, but just I know where you're going.
Some 70s rock.
I just couldn't pick it up.
Lino. There he is again, big boy. There, get him, Ben. There you go. England with a good tackle that time.
Picked up a couple there. So Cooper Adair's grandfather is in town. It looks like there's a wedding going on for a cousin tomorrow in Blaine.
All right.
Shout out to the wedding tomorrow in Blaine. Coach
Congratulations.
Coach Yeager's mom is tuning in from Oshkosh.
Oh, guess what?
Go Raiders.
I saw your son tonight, and he shaved his beard. Oh, big sack.
Oh, the big fella absolutely lays on him and the tackle big time.
Unblocked that time. Lincoln Bonazinski in there with the sack.
Oh, those Banazinskis, they know how to lay a hit. Coach Yeager's mom. tuning
Yep. So
in.
he was at the event at the hockey arena on Friday.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Had a
Sportsman
good
show.
chat with him.
Great
Looked
guy.
great. Had a full beard, and I
Yeah.
saw him walking around the sidelines tonight. Now my eyes aren't so good, but I think that might have got shaved off this week. So
Aha. Little high snap. Gets
gosh,
it. Oh, it
pressure
got
again.
tipped at the line. It's coming
can you get a
short right
replay?
here. Yep, I can.
was that Tyler again? He was in there. No, I think that was just off the side of his foot.
Was it? Okay,
Yeah.
just a squib off the.
Yep.
Okay. Watch one more time.
Again, that special teams really bringing it this year. I like the aggression.
Wow.
Excellent field position here.
Yep.
4:33 left in the half.
Yeah. Great field position again. Not making it easy on themselves. Giving them the ball inside the 40 here. Adair, far side. Adair, nice.
I like it. That's
nice
Burr.
job. Yep.
Number 84
Catching-
doesn't get a lot of action over there, but I like the design play going over there, getting some help from his other receiver with a lead block. That's Dane Burr, number 84. Burr, a junior.
Yep, nice job. Picks up the first down. Moves the sticks. It's going to be spotted at the 26-yard line.
Cooper,
Keeper. Up the middle.
Ooh,
Still running?
He all of a sudden he was stopped and then he was pushed out.
Still rolling. Does it smell like burnt popcorn? Oh, there's nothing worse.
Seeing a lot of people with really big pretzels walking around. Pretzels and cheese.
Man. Jonesy, if you guys made a spread of food, I wouldn't mind seeing a picture of it. Just to
good defensive play that time. Just got penetration. Cooper had to get up in the air to actually pitch that ball. Luckily, able to at least get some positive yards.
Man down. We'll be right back. Oh, speaking of Jonesy's, here you go.
Local bar and grill, close to the rink for all your pre- and post-game fun. Jonesy's features some great apps, the pretzel, onion rings, and don't forget, great wings, both bone-in and boneless. Boneless available in white and dark meat. And then my favorite, on Saturday and Sunday, it's the prime rib. Wow! Jonesy's also caters and hosts meat raffles to benefit local nonprofits. Thanks for being part of the team.
When you're buying insurance, finding protection closer to home is always better. After all, who is likely to care more about you? Someone at the end of a 1-800 number or your local professional insurance agent? If you need a quote or just have a question, please just drop in and see us or give us a call. SF Insurance Group is your local community insurance agency. Visit our many locations at St. Croix Falls, Osceola, Somerset, New Richmond, Hudson, Stillwater, Chisago City, and Forest Lake. Visit us online at sfinsurancegroup.com.
Guess who's back? It's the Raiders. 3rd and 6 here for the Raiders as the Spartan player makes his way over to the sidelines. Again, 3rd and 6 coming up in the Spartan zone here. Air Adair rolls out.
Got somebody.
There
nice
we go.
Beauty.
Woohoo!
Nice.
What a great pass and catch.
That was an excellent throw. And an excellent catch there as well. Love it. That was Pruzek.
Pruzek, yep.
Able to secure that. 2 touchdowns for him on the night. Watch that route, though. Let's take a look at it. So on the bottom of your screen is Tyler Lassard, but then out of the slot is actually where Pruzek was. And he just ran a great route. Got behind, got ahead of the defender and just had a good cut. Ball right on the money from Air Adair.
Adair. Yep, we got a new nickname going, I think. Kicks up and good. Ostegan. Let's go. 35 is what I've got right now. 3:25 left to go in this opening
28
half.
unanswered points, Ken.
Excellent job
Thank you.
on your update of how many unanswered points that we had. The last time we had an update is a little suspect, but now we're right on the money. And here he is. I love this guy in the suit. Can you get a picture of him, please?
There he is. He's serious. He's
Dude,
got walking.
He is
like
walking
he
with a
owns the
purpose.
place. Yep.
That is money. I don't know what is happening.
Let's go under the tent. We need to talk.
Other than this is awesome. That is awesome. That is superior awesome right there.
All he needs is a pipe, and he's kind of got that vibe going, right? Ba, 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 boo, ba, 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 boo.
It's too bad we're tobacco free at these events, so we could have a pipe on.
Well, you don't have to have tobacco in there.
That's true. I suppose you could just have a
It's a
prop.
prop.
It's a prop pipe. Yeah. AD'd still probably give him some business about it. All right, Hudson kicking to Superior here. Taking over this one with 28 unanswered points. That's right, folks, 28.
Are you sure?
Nice little catch and run here. Jace tackled that about the 27-yard line. Bring up a 1st and 10 for the Superior
So our
Spartans.
halftime show sounds like it's going to be those flag football kids. I heard them.
Oh,
said,
wonderful.
Youth football players, please report to the track.
Perfect. Well, we'll run a couple commercials and we'll get a couple.
I'll get some scoring updates. I did get a 7-0, so one of the big games tonight is Menominee at New Richmond. I'll have a halftime update on that. I'll check on Chip as well and
Again,
River.
New Richmond undefeated.
They are undefeated,
6-0.
and they went from not being ranked to number 4. And Rice Lake is number 5 at Division 2.
Really? Interesting.
Well, Rice Lake was number 1 going into that game, which kind of surprised me a little bit.
Interesting, yeah.
But they're solid. Everybody I talked to said good team, and we have to play up there, so that'll be
interesting.
a big game too, certainly for the Raiders.
2nd and 8 here. Spartans
Another
are
quarterback. So this
passing.
is nice play that time. Healy able to get there and break that up. Did a nice job. So quarterback in right now is, I believe, Carson Smith, number 10.
Okay. Healy lost the shoe there.
Play with one.
He's
Put
like,
a little dirt on it, you're fine.
rub that around the dirt. You'll be good. 3rd and 9. Looking to pass. Rolls
Smith
out to
not
his
sure
right.
where to go. Gets it to big number 43.
He's trying, but
Hit a wall. Estegian was the first one to get there. Clymer gave him a chip. Looks like he's about 2 yards short.
Yep. A wall of white jerseys said, that's about as far as we go here.
Hard
Coaches
count, coaches are saying.
thinking a hard count coming in.
Oh, yeah. Darn it. Yeah.
Who was that? Coaches are about to blow a gasket there. They knew it was coming.
I have a funny story that
Oh, twice now.
it's on film,
Oh,
so they'll
boy.
talk about it tomorrow.
Oh, boy.
So we'll watch this play here, and I'll
Yep.
tell you a story.
1st and 10, ball at the 42. Little handoff coming our way.
Clymer just
Gets
a little
around
late.
the corner.
Ben England's he's a tough kid out there on that corner. I love it. He
Yeah.
comes up, not afraid to get dirty, make tackles. Nice job that time. Getting over there, granted a 9-yard gain, but it could have been a lot more if that tackle was missed.
2nd and 1 here. Spartans moving this one this time.
There you
Chucked
go.
up, intercepted by
Mr. Lassard had his
Hudson.
eyes on the ball, watched the quarterback the whole way. Did a nice job. Just watch him come. You could see him already looking back into the backfield, knew that pass was coming. He's having a nice game tonight. Interception, block kick.
Yeah. Well, and you saw that one setting up. It was a great pass. It was going to be right on the money, but unfortunately for the Spartans, that was Lassard, Johnny on the spot that time.
Sophomore quarterback, you got to know where your safeties are too, especially when they're 6'4" and
Yeah.
they got good hands.
And then there's that.
Yeah.
So time on the clock. What do we got here? 1:48 left in the first half. Hudson
Lassard.
chucks one up the middle.
There he
Lassard,
goes.
he's got a
gone.
block
He's
too.
gone.
He goes.
He's gone.
Let's go over the 30, the 20, the 10. Lassard will tiptoe on into the end zone for a touchdown for Hudson.
We saw it last week with the kick return, and he got it. He got a block. We didn't see it in the replay there, but he just
I'll
got
get it.
okay. He
I'll
just
get it.
got enough of a chip. Once he got that head of steam going, it was all she wrote. I mean, deceiving speed, like we've talked about. Here comes that block. Boom, right there.
Great
Good
block.
job. That was Burr.
Great job.
Got a seal there, and there you go.
How about
Gets
that?
the reward for the INT.
41-7 now. Yeah, great job by the squad there. Excellent block, like you said, on the far side. Phew. Just boom, boom. Running these points up pretty quick all of a sudden.
Well, if you're a Hudson Raider fan and player, you got to be excited because they can put points on the board quickly.
Yeah.
And they've got the players to do it. You're getting now these players that have maybe not played varsity football before, have 6 games that they've played, and they've been able to get that confidence, and so it's coming together at the right time.
I love it.
My story I was going to tell you was
What is that? The Northern Lights? Oh, salad. We're getting a little Hudson salad here. Look at this. Boom.
Oh, there it is.
Beauty.
So when I was helping coach middle school football, we did drills where the boys would have to go down the whole field. Actually, I think we started at the 50. But you do a hard counter, you do a count.
Yep.
And if they all did it right, you could move to the next 5-yard line. And I'm telling you, sometimes it took darn near an hour to get through that whole drill.
Oh my
Because ultimately you'd end up getting towards to the 10 or the 5-yard line, and somebody would snap.
Screw it
and
up.
then you'd have to go back.
How far back did you go? All the way?
Yeah, all the way. So they had to finish it completely,
Ouch.
and it was you're pulling your hair out.
Right.
And then eventually you had guys that were like just getting on their teammates, and anyway. looking back on it, it was kind of fun as coaches to do it.
Right.
But
That's
eventually,
hilarious.
that's sometimes they know that they can't go until they hear the right count. If it's on 1 or on 2
Sure,
or whatever
sure.
it is. And especially at that age, the brains aren't quite developed, and they're just like, somebody would ultimately jump. And
Right. Well, 1:35 left to go in the opening half here, and Hudson is putting the foot on the gas, so to speak. What's the run time? Is it 35?
35.
Okay.
35. I expect we're going to start to see. I would think we'll see the most of the starters at halftime or after the half for at least a series. But
Okay.
you're going to start to see some rotation. We're going to do
Sure.
our darndest to keep an eye on
Yep.
that and make sure we catch those names as they go in. And
That's right.
some valuable playing time certainly can happen.
Give
in
the
these games.
shout outs that are due to the team. Hudson will kick this one left to right on your TV dial. A little bit shorter. Oh, miscue there as he grabs that one back at the
Dufek
10.
again. Beauty play. Excellent tackle.
Wow.
He's feeling it tonight.
He is all over, isn't
He's
he?
like, just light a match because I'm flying down
He
there.
is on fire. I like it. Well, and Dan from Bloomington, I don't know if we ever got you your shot of the Northern Lights. I'm not sure that they're out tonight. We're going to keep an eye out.
Well, feels
It's
to
tough
me
to
like
tell.
we're facing east, right?
It does,
Is this
yep.
the way we kind of came in?
Yep.
So it's going to be to our left if there's anything, and that puts us towards the Duluth Hill.
Okay.
But I suppose the Northern Lights are up in the sky, so that shouldn't matter a whole lot.
Yeah, Dan from Bloomington, that might be wishful thinking that the Northern Lights are going to be out tonight. I've heard no reports. Oh, tripped in the backfield, down at the 14.
1:20 left in the half.
Climber on the stop. Another gorgeous night for football. This is actually feeling like football weather finally.
Kind of feels like what we would have expected mid-September. And
Yeah,
here we
that's
are in the
right,
first
that's
weekend
right.
in October. Looks like it's going to be back in the 70s next week, so
Pass rolls out to his right. Oh,
pressure late.
goodness. Looks like they'll count that as a reception on the far side. Pickup of like 2 or 3. Almost got hammered in the backfield there. Again, homecoming going on here tonight, and everybody's holding steady. Still a packed house out here. Like it. Nothing like
Waiting to see the youth football players, I think.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
You can see now there's been a lot of adjustments on this Spartan offensive line. So the tempo that they started off with now is kind of slowed
Way
down,
different.
right?
Yep,
So
yep, you're
we
right.
gotta get these guys in, make sure they're on the right page, execute, try to come out in the second half and get some positives out of it.
Yeah.
Good tackle that time. Climber maybe again? Nope,
surprised
that
me.
was Holden. Evan Holden that time. Halftime.
That gonna do it. All right, well, stick around. We've got I think the band will be on in a little bit. Watch the kids a little bit. We'll do a commercial break or two. We'll be right back. Your clothing company. Customize your own tee or hat at the press bar. Or grab one of our custom apparel options ranging from sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats and mugs, water bottles, blankets, and pom-poms, bleacher seats and baby gear. We've got it all here at Raider Clothing Company. Open Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 2 to 6. It's the Raider Clothing Company. One of my favorites in town. Yep, it's the Willow River and Carbonis located in Burkhart, Wisconsin. A great place to hang out with your friends pre or post game. Fantastic pizza. Beauty burgers. And roasted chicken you'll rave about for weeks. Chris and his crew are here for you. Stop on by and say hi. It's that Willow River and Carbonis just north of town.
Discover something delicious at Barker's Bar and Grill. With quality ingredients, exceptional service, Our food is always fresh and local, from house-smoked meats, char-grilled hamburgers and turkeys roasted daily, to our hand-cut Barker fries and legendary chicken wings. Experience a bistro of a tavern at Barker's Bar and Grill.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Door Drill and Scow has been fighting for the rights of the injured since 1883. Our lawyers are local. We live and work here, and we believe in giving back to the communities we serve. From the courtroom to the community, Door Drill and Scow is proud to serve northwestern Wisconsin for over 140 years.
Get $250 when you switch to a Royal Credit Union checking account. Switch to Royal's Smart Checking account and enjoy no monthly fees or minimum balance, free mobile check deposits, and surcharge-free access to over 40,000 ATMs nationwide. Getting your $250 is easy. Open your Royal checking account by October 19, receive 2 payroll direct deposits, and you'll receive $250. See details and open your account today at rcu.org/checkingbonus2024. Insured by NCUA.
TELUS, property, services, and solutions. Expertise, communication, and commitment make all the difference. TELUS is a full-service commercial real estate company specializing in retail, office, land, and industrial properties. We offer our clients over 60 years of combined experience and market knowledge in commercial development, land use approvals, brokerage, leasing, property management, association management, and facilities maintenance.
Loser buys lunch. You got it. Does this guy know I'm a D1 nose tackle? Assuming I'm an old man will be his first mistake. Am I gonna lose my hair like that? Is that what happened? I used to have hair like that. Honest, I did. I'm getting hungry. Time to end this. Does this go in trash or recycling?
At Willow River Company, we're your year-round experts for comprehensive tree care services. Whether it's storm damage, structural pruning, or deep root fertilization, we're here to keep your trees healthy no matter the season. Our specialized fungus control and tree injections ensure your trees stay robust and disease-free. Worried about Dutch elm disease or emerald ash borer? Willow River can help with that too, providing expertise and solutions with our team of certified arborists. Contact us at willowrivercompany.com.
Discover something.
Experience life on island time at San Pedro Cafe. Savor our creative Caribbean flavors, from Pedro's fresh seafood selections and slow-smoked meats and vegetables to wood-fired pizzas, tropical drinks, and more. Join us for a great meal or savory cocktails and enjoy life on island time at San Pedro Cafe.
Derrick Building Solutions is your Butler builder in New Richmond, serving western Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota. Butler's pre-engineered building system is easily customized for retail, warehousing, manufacturing, office, and more. Maybe you simply need an addition or roof replacement. Learn more about the industry-leading options available to you when you work with the experienced and trusted team of Derrick Building Solutions and Butler Manufacturing. Visit our website to see our project portfolio and schedule your no-cost consultation.
Finally, the band would like to finish with an icon of epic proportions, Britney Spears, with their 2003 hit song, Toxic. This performance will feature all 17 of the Spartan twirlers and alumni who are fire certified down front on the track. Have a nice hand for the Spear High School Marching Band and the twirling squad along with the alumni. The band would like to thank Carolyn Nelson Tobias, Sterling Silver Studio, the Spartan Twirlers and alumni for joining them tonight. They would also like to thank the Spartan Twirler and band parents out there who have helped them get to where they are. As always, the band says, "Go Spartans!"
First year they let us do it for free. Last year it was $60. Not a big deal.
Well, if you're tuning in from far and wide, we'd love to hear where you're catching us at. If it's in Hudson, or maybe Arizona, or maybe Iowa. Grandma Strong, shout out. Text the booth if you'd like a quick shout out. We'll try to get to as many of those as we can, as always. Again, thank you for tuning in to Raiders Streaming. This is the Derek Building Solutions booth on the road tonight up in Superior. We've got the the dance team and the junior dance team out there on the field right now doing a little production. It's awesome. And then in the background, we have the youth football playing a little flag football there, giving a little bit of a demonstration. A ton going on tonight. It is, again, homecoming here at in Superior. Kind of a fun night for to be up here being a guest. It's always fun to have a packed house, Somebody's trying to call the booth here. I almost want to answer these and just be like, yo, what's up? How we doing? Maybe I should. Maybe I will. Hold on. Hello, you're on the air. Oh, didn't work. As soon as I answered it, they were like, ah! I love it. Well, again, if you see the text the booth number, that's what it means. Text the booth. Please don't call the booth. It would be fun if we, let's do some. We're going to do some halftime. We got a bunch we're still going to do. So we're going to catch some scores. We're going to catch some stats. And we've got some halftime highlights being brought to you by Ted Blank Luxury Travel and Adventure. You're looking for your next cruise or adventure, be sure to check out Ted Blank Luxury Travel and Adventures, located right on Locust Street, downtown Hudson. You'll see them. They've got a little sandwich board out front that'll tell you to pop in or when they're available if you just wanted to chat it up about a trip or maybe talk about an idea you've got planned for maybe a special occasion, or maybe you just need to get out of Dodge for a little bit because it's so darn cold in Wisconsin in the middle of winter. I know I like to get away for a little bit of a warm-up during hockey season, try to time it just right so I don't miss any games. But, check them out. Again, it's Ted Blank Luxury Travel and Adventures. And we'll get Aaron, who is going hard at it on the stats right now, really putting his brain to work, doing a great job, as always. We'll pop him in here. Just muted
What's
me.
Up,
and
y'all?
Hey, y'all, how you doing?
I was not working too hard other than watching some games here that we'll hit highlights of. I got all the conference game scores at halftime.
Perfect.
But we can start with that, or we can start with start with that. And if you want to hit some highlights,
we'll do highlights. You go ahead here, and then let me get my highlights ready to go.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Your score at halftime in New Richmond, it's the New Richmond Tigers over the Menominee Mustangs, 20-0. So the Tiger train keeps rolling on, and they're looking pretty good. Looking good right now from the standpoint of perhaps a conference championship. You've got Superior next week, and then I believe they've got their crossover game with Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln, the last game of the season. So both those teams struggling this year. We'll see. So New Richmond keeps it going. Rice Lake at River Falls, a tight one there at the half, 16-14. Rice Lake ahead by 2.
Really?
So River
Interesting.
Falls hanging around.
I like it.
That one is at River Falls. And then this one kind of surprises me a little bit, although we don't have a whole lot of information on DC Everest other than they really pounded River Falls early in the season. But they're playing at Chi High tonight. Chi High 33, DC Everest 15 at the half.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
Chi High coming into Hudson next week. Again, always a pretty formidable opponent.
Oh, Chip's we're always just battling.
Right.
Yeah.
And you think about that. Now our conference is kind of shrunk down to really only 2 Division I schools, Hudson and Chippewa Falls, with the Eau Claire teams coming out.
Crazy.
And that will impact playoffs. So it's going to be a big game next week for Hudson at home, try to get that win against Chippewa. We'll get to some stats here in a minute, but I'll just give you kind of your leaders. Your leading rusher in the first half, Peyton Pingles, 6 rushes for 70 yards. He has a touchdown and a nice long one. Quarterback, Adair in the air, 157 yards, 2 touchdowns, having a good game on the ground as well. And kind of a breaking out game here from a receiving standpoint for Tyler Lassard, had that big one towards the end of the half. 4 catches for 124 yards and a touchdown, so he's already over the century mark. He's also got an interception tonight, a blocked kick, and did he get a blocked punt too? Just the kick.
Yeah, the kick, I think, yeah.
Yeah, but having a heck of a game kind of all around tonight for him. So, but it's been balanced. Pingle with the touchdown, of course. Cooper Adair with a rushing touchdown. Will Pruzek with 2 touchdowns. And Aiden Jamison with a nice run there to wrap up the scoring. We'll get to those highlights here in a second, but 35 unanswered points, Ken.
35 is the new number. That's the new number. Yep.
28, of course, coming in that second quarter. The Raiders led 14-7 after 1, and since that time, it's pretty much been all Hudson. So We'll see how things shake up this second half.
Run time to start the half?
It will be, yes.
Okay. Well, what do you think? You want to do some highlights?
Yeah, absolutely.
So these highlights are brought to you by Raider Clothing Company, your one-stop shop for all things Raider gear.
So right away, the Raiders able to get that Cooper keeper for the first touchdown. Superior came right back here. Mr. Lino in with the score. They had a nice drive, couple big plays to the tight end. Here's a great run here by Peyton Pingle. Just gets down, knee down right at the half-yard line, but they're able to punch it in, and he's the man. Going to get it there, second effort in there for the touchdown. Good to get a reward there for that hard run from him.
Yep.
Here's a play down the middle, and that's a big play. That was one of the big catches Lassard had, just a jump ball. Made a nice play. Raiders then get Mr. Will Pruzek the ball, and he's able to get the first of his 2 touchdowns, the other one receiving. Here's that block kick I mentioned before from Tyler Lassard. Does a good job. Gets that big body out there, arms out, rumbling, stumbling, bumbling.
Yeah.
All of a sudden he's like, hey, maybe I can go this way. That might work. Oh, no, not so much.
Great result.
Yeah,
Great result.
Yeah, just a good play overall. And there's that run by Aiden Jamison I mentioned. Turns on the Jets, and off he goes.
Woo!
Saw on tape, I thought that the Raiders would definitely have some speed advantages tonight. Big play that time. Will Pruzek ran a great route from the slot position. And then here's a pick there from Tyler Lassard. Gets over, picks that one up. That ends up resulting in his touchdown. Here he goes, just off the middle. Gets behind the backers and off to the races. Got a great block that time by Dane Burr. Nice to see him get that play. We saw so many of those last year, and he's having a really nice game, kind of all around tonight. And many Raiders are. It's been a good second quarter. Was very good for the Raiders.
Big time plays there. Thank you, Raider Clothing Company, for sponsoring your halftime highlights. A ton of them tonight. Like it.
Racking them up, yeah, and it's
rack and stack.
And you do a really good job on that. You and I have a little bit of a, I'll give you the nod or something if it's a play. You always get the scoring plays perfect, and sometimes it's like, gosh, should we get that one? And
well, the new thing this year, and I know you've noticed, is I typically have it set up to replay like the last 7 seconds, and some of those bigger plays, you got to quick back them up even further, and so
And
learned something new this year, how to do that real quick.
Yeah,
so
and
it's been helpful.
It's nice to see in those replays just kind of how they develop, and sometimes
all
of a sudden you notice, hey, that kid did a good job. He did a good block or ran a good fake, and you see the end result, but sometimes there's a lot more to the mix on how a play develops. So
100%.
Well, it is a beautiful night up here, that's for sure. The lights on in the football field. They got them going over on the base or the softball stadium.
Knock on wood, the Forerunner has not been towed yet over there in the illegally
you're
parked.
Okay right now. It might be TP'd because it's homecoming. You never know what can happen. Egged or TP'd
oh my
or
gosh.
something.
You don't even know what happened one time. We went to Arrowhead for a lacrosse game.
Yeah.
And I had my little Raider streaming decals. They're not little, they're big on the doors.
Yeah, it's like
somebody keyed my car.
Keyed it? See, that's just nasty. That's just to a different level.
I was like, what the heck, man?
Right.
That's permanent, you know?
Right.
I was pretty disappointed with that.
Yeah.
But you know me, I'm a glutton for punishment, so of course I rolled it back out in Superior, and we'll see how she's setting tonight. Hopefully all good. I'm kind of
it's a long
under
ride.
the lights there.
I got room in the bed of my truck if you guys.
You do
ride.
good.
Yep.
Good. Jeff and I might be in the back catching deer that you're flipping over the hood.
Yep.
That one.
I did notice.
Yeah, you take it easy tonight driving home down.
I'll take it easy.
All right.
I've been on that stretch. The colors up here, folks, are starting to turn. Not quite peak yet. I think this warm fall we've had, this, I was going to say September we've had, has not really hit even up here, but you're starting to see it. Some of the yellows from the popple trees and some maples turning already, but I would expect, again, Mother Nature is going to catch up at some point, and we're going to see that, but...
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same, that there was going to be more color coming up north here. I was thinking, for some reason, we'd be at like
green,
50%, but it was pretty green.
Yeah.
We came up 35E to 35 north, and bit hairy getting up here with all the, it's just Friday. I wasn't thinking about it. Left at 3 and ran a little tight up here. But
cranking a little Van Halen with Sammy
yes.
Hagar.
Oh, my gosh. There is a ton going on here. Let me break this down. So we've got Coach of the Year here. Sweet jacket, sweet hat. Stretching out the mullet next to him.
Remember Tony Saragusa? He used to play for the Ravens.
Yes.
The Goose? That's the Goose down there.
Man.
Look at him. He's fired up.
Oh, he is ready to go.
He's like, I love Hagar.
Yeah, baby. It's Friday night under the lights. Everything going to be all right.
That's fantastic.
All right, what are we doing? We're goofing around. We're not getting on the shout-outs. Come on, Conan. Okay, somebody tried to call me. I love that. Let's get this up over. We got a temporary problem here. Hold on. Stick with me. Bunch of texts coming in here. Go Raiders from Hudson Nation. Shout out to Coach Trevor from his Packers flag football team.
Ooh.
Coach Trevor.
I was a Packer flag football kid back when I was a kid, too. It was like I won the lottery. I'm on the Packers.
I love it. Oh, we got an image coming in. Oh, my gosh. This is great. The Germains and Hannix watching from the cabin in Dairyland, 40 miles south of Superior.
Yeah.
Look at this sweet setup. I love it, you guys.
I'm heading that direction tonight.
I'm going to try to describe the setup. It's outdoor. Looks like they've got an awning
got
here.
The camper. Yep, the awning over the camper. They got the cooler.
Got it setting on the cooler.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the back of a
truck or side-by-side.
UTV side-by-side, yeah.
Nice.
You guys, thank you so much for that picture. That's really, how fun is that? Out camping and catching the game? That's great, you guys. Tegan cheering on the Raiders from Des Moines. Go Blue. Or in this case, go White tonight. Let's see here. Shout out to Ben England, number 31, watching from Mississippi.
Nice. He's having a good game tonight. Good tackler.
That might be our furthest shout out tonight so far. Cooper Adair's whole family watching live from the Best Western in Blaine, Minnesota.
It's gonna be
Go Raiders!
It's going to be a we got to come up with the Adair wedding. What are we going to call it? Fred Astaire. It's an Adair wedding. The Adairs are going to.
Ooh, I like it.
That's kind of corny. Sorry, folks. That's all
right. You're doing your best. Yeah, the Adair wedding is tomorrow. If you didn't get invited,
gonna shoop.
shoop, dooey whoop. Oh gosh, you're really getting me going. Let's not invite everybody that's tuning in tonight to the wedding. Let's let them be on their own.
Wedding
we
crashers.
wish the best to the bride and groom tomorrow. The Adair wedding going on. That's awesome. Watching from Best Western, love it. Thanks for the coverage. It's greatly appreciated. Yep, texting from the booth. Texting the booth from a runaway in Houston. Jack Dumont's dad wishing the team a solid and healthy second half.
Yeah, that's a good point. Got to stay healthy. Starting offense is on the field, so keep an eye on that here. I'm in my corner, so I'm going to try to see it as best I can. Check that new quarterback into the game. Sam Simonez in the game, number 3.
Quick shout-out coming in here. Shout-out to Cole, a second grader in Hudson, cheering the Raiders at home tonight. Cole,
hey, Cole,
thanks for tuning in, buddy.
Future Raider football player.
Yep. Love it. Hey, Ken, it's a former Hudson student and super fan, Nate Cromie, watching from Titletown. That's Green Bay.
Nice.
Go Raiders.
Max Deschamps in the game at running back, able to pick up a couple yards.
Dan from Bloomington texting the booth. He says, Aaron, it's 35 unanswered points now.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dan from Bloomington. You are the man. Appreciate it.
Logan Murtha in the game as well at split end here. He's might have been mistaken. That is about the same height as Tyler Lassard. Good ball that time by Sam. Nice play. First down. Good to see that connection. Those guys get in there. Of course, Murtha, our punter, doing an excellent job this year in that role.
All right, we got a couple more here. Adrian Banashinsky says, don't forget to buy your pink shirts and sponsor cards for the Pink Out game. That's
got to be
October
next week.
11th. That's correct. Again, don't forget to buy your pink T-shirts and sponsor cards for the Pink Out game. You can buy them at HudsonRaidersFootball.com. Again, HudsonRaidersFootball.com. And that is.
And can they give some more detail? Maybe that's on there as far as where people can pick them up. I'm assuming at the game, or that probably is on the website.
Yep,
Sorry,
I think
Adrian.
so.
I don't want to give you more work than you got to do.
Really?
Way to go, Aaron.
Way to go, dude. It's tough to tell with her being on the text machine, but I would guess that, like you said, on the website, you'll get some more details there.
So 3rd and long here. See if Simonez with a nice pass that last play.
Oh, my gosh, this is great.
Stacking trips. Far side here. Simonez looks that direction. Throws a bullet. Nice play.
First down.
Across the middle. Get a number for you here. Good play. Number 17 with that play. Elijah Christopher.
All right, this is so great. The Adair family watching has sent in more pictures watching from the hotel in Blaine. Check this out.
Yeah, there. Look at that.
This is awesome. Best Western's like, what are you guys watching? What's going
there's
on?
There's the hat. Love it.
The Hudson hat, the whole deal. Thank you, guys and gals, for tuning in. Love the pictures.
Sounds like it's going to be a fun weekend.
Making my
family.
night. Yep, making my night. All right, we're going to chill on the shout-outs real quick. Watch some football
We do
here.
have some trivia coming your way. We'll probably wait till we get a little bit further into this quarter, maybe get down to about 4 minutes left. We're sitting at about just under 9 minutes right now, folks, for you at home.
And that clock is in motion and will stay in motion. Correct?
Yes. Thank you. Pitch out that time.
Wow, nice
Big
little run.
Nice
Woo!
run that time.
Laying the boom at the end there. I like that.
Daniel Dufik.
Goodness.
Get him out on the edge.
Kind of leaning into that hit at the end. I like it. First down.
Brecken Christensen into the game, number 33. Get you some numbers here on your offensive line because they'll probably start rotating soon. Tyson Walrack, been a starting right tackle all season. Also number 77, Tyler Johnson in the game. Jace Olson still in at center, I believe, 53.
Handoff up the middle. Spartans do a good job collapsing in the pocket there.
Number 65, starting left guard David Brown still in the game. Looks like, and then, of course, the big guy, Thomas England, left tackle, number 71. So a little bit of rotation there, but still mainly the starting core of that offensive line.
Yeah. 2nd and 9 coming up. Ball just inside the 40 right now. Little option pitch over. Nice little run on the far side by Dufik. He'll pick up, it looks like, the first down. Yeah.
He's running hard tonight. Doing a nice job. 6 foot 200 pounds. Had a couple fullback dives with him in the first half. I like that with this offense if you can mix it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Last couple runs have been on the perimeter there, getting off tackle.
So that was a first down. They'll move the chains over there. And Hudson taking the tempo down a bit right now and just kind of letting the clock do its thing. 1st and 10, ball at the 30. Little handoff coming this way.
Ooh, got away from him. Nice
yes,
job.
Gets around the corner, over the 20 to the 15. Boom, layers it. Nice job.
I like it.
Good little run there by 33.
Brecken Christensen with the run there. I was just kind of watching the other side and watching Elijah Christopher over there, the tall number 17 receiver was jumping up and down. Here comes some rotations and a couple guys coming in, coming out.
It.
64 into the game, Joey Arnovic. 54 into the game, Xander Petricka. 75 into the game as well, Samuel Rogers. So good to see some more guys getting some PT.
Ball at the 10 here.
Keeper.
Yep. Picked up maybe 1 or 2 on the quarterback keeper there.
Again, Simonez, what are we going to call that one? A Sammy Slammy when he gets the ball?
Slammy.
I don't know. Let's just call it a Simonez run.
Yeah, let me think about it. Text the booth. You got some ideas for us. We're always open. Keeper again. Ooh, ran into some pretty heavy traffic there in the middle. Picked up 2 or 3 on that one. They'll bring up a 3rd and goal. Ball spotted just outside the 5. Looks like the 6 is where they'll spot that.
Gabriel Estrella into the game, number 21.
5:38 here. The clock is running. 3rd quarter. 3rd and goal coming up. Pass coming. All righty.
Nice throw.
Great toss there and hits him.
Nice throw. Kind of a, you look at that, and if you look at where the defender's at, it's almost like a back shoulder throw. He had to throw it there, otherwise it was into the defender's hands. But nice throw that time
Great
by
play.
Sam. Elijah Christopher, with the touchdown. Nice drive that time by the Raiders.
Yeah, good finish there on a 3rd and, 3rd and 6. Great little play. 48 now. Extra point by Stegen.
Ooh, got that one.
Ooh.
That actually was a very clean snap and hold.
Yeah.
Just nobody blocked that guy on the edge. So
point after, no good. Still a 41-point lead. All right,
that's 41 unanswered points, Ken.
Boo, yeah, take that. Boom, you guys feeling it out there? Perfect nickname, Air Adair. I like that. A lot of people are chiming in about that Air Adair. They're kind of feeling that. For our QB, Aunt Janet tuning in from Bloomer. Good score. Yep, we like that. Way to go, 4, watching from Alexandria, Virginia.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that's our new furthest, I think. Hoping to make it to the Rice Lake game. Go Raiders. That's Craig tuning in out there, if I'm reading the text trail correctly. Thank you. Like that. Alexandria. We got a couple of score updates, too. I don't know if any of these are new or not.
I think we had one more score in that DC Everest game. That because my last score was 33-15. That was at the half. I think we're right on the other two. So I'm sure I will get. I've got my New Richmond crew that always keeps me posted on them. They're pretty pumped about that team this year.
This young man Amory helped in the booth during the Powder Puff game. He was excellent. Young broadcaster that we might have to get him in for a game, maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
Not, just do like a quarter or something. That'd be fun. Thanks, Amory, for the updates. We appreciate you. I've got a good nickname coming in, too, by the way. I'm going to let you read this one.
Final pot is over $600 for tonight's 50-50 raffle.
Right here.
The sandwich, I like it. That's good. Ooh, we weren't paying attention, and
it's a sandwich.
The sandwich, okay.
Sandwich, I like that.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think I just misread it, but that's good. All right, back to the football game here. We missed. That was Lino back in the game, and he had his guy. They're just kind of missing. The timing isn't quite there.
Yeah.
I see Big Blake Anderson, number 95, into the game.
Big old Anderson's in. I like it.
Looks like we got some new linebackers and corners, so I'll try to get you some numbers on names on those guys.
There we go. Nice tackle. Picked up just a couple there, down at the 31.
Connor Collins into the game, number 55. Number 25 into the game. Eli Henning, top of your screen, playing corner. Number 26 is coming into the game. Miles Howe.
Little handoff up the
Ooh,
middle with
tackle.
room. Wow. Good job getting him down at the 48. Just bouncing through some tackles there.
Number 40 into the game as well. That's Benny Brinks. Number 90, Jonathan Stoles into the game. Keep an eye on those. Jack Dumond in as well.
Pass coming this that
Number
far
12
side.
Into the game.
Good chuck over there by the Spartans.
Josiah Wilson, number 12.
Pickup of about 7, 2nd and 3 coming up for the Spartans. So get over the midpoint in the field, right on the Spartan logo.
Nice tackle that time. Good job. That's Ben England again.
Yep.
He's solid. I mean, moved him back to safety here, which is a good spot. He's one of the team's better tacklers on defense. Number 51 into the game, Jace Buchholz.
First down for
Mom, Rick, and Mary Beth came up to the game tonight.
It's a first down for the Spartans here. Inside of 3 minutes left in the third. Their pass coming up.
Shoulder
All
shimmy,
sorts of
couple
time.
of them.
Yep.
There is again England all over the field tonight making tackles.
Great tackle. Picked up about 5. Yeah, the quarterback was like,
He's
shimmy,
like shimmy,
shimmy,
yep. And that's
shimmy,
that's,
shimmy.
That shoulder shake is a fake, but tried to do it twice.
Like a dance
Fool me
move
once, shame
almost.
on you. Fool me twice, we're gonna dance.
That's right. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Oop, big guy, end around. Oh, they do a good job. Got him contained. He's been breaking tackles most of the night. I've probably been the most impressed with him out there.
Yeah, I'd agree. Number 89, right?
Yep, and
Yeah.
he is a junior.
Huh, he's big.
So decent hands, and
3rd and 1
on the
coming up.
defensive side, he's pretty active as well.
1:50 to go here instead of the 2-minute mark in the third.
Oh,
ooh, a
another.
blown play there. It looked like almost.
No,
nope,
it
that was a
wasn't.
shimmy.
So it's that one. Blake Anderson with the QB hit.
Let's go,
Nice
Anderson.
job. I think, again, it was one of those where he steps up like he's going to run, steps back.
Ah, okay.
And he was
okay.
trying to hit the big tight end in the seam.
Kept 4th and short here. We'll see what the Spartans have. They'll just do a little
tush push. Didn't need it. He got the hole off the center there.
Got about 6 yards on that tush push.
So this is, keep in mind, this is still the Spartan offensive starters. So.
Oh, got it. Yep. That's a good point.
Nice job, Jack Dumont.
Nice.
Comes down the line of scrimmage, wraps him up.
Picked up about 2 there. That is a good point. We've subbed in our entire crew for the most part, or a lot.
Which is good. You
Yeah.
know what? These guys need to be in this spot. And
Yep.
even if Superior scores here, big deal. They're getting playing time and
That's right.
looking for things to build on. There's that shoulder again.
Shimmy. Chuck to the back of the end zone. Caught.
Yeah, got that one. Oh,
Out of bounds, he says. Oh, the fans are not happy. It looked pretty good from here.
Yeah, I think he ran out of real estate.
Yep.
He was open for sure. And actually, like I said, Lino's
good throw.
Been throwing the ball decent. A lot of short stuff. That was certainly trying to air it out. And
yeah, the fans thought that
don't
one was
like it.
good.
They don't
I
like it.
frankly thought it was good too. 3rd and long coming up.
Ooh,
Oh, he wasn't ready for that
No,
snap.
he was not. Yep. So that's gonna be a false start.
He was like,
oh, we're offsides.
oh no.
I'm guessing what happened. Maybe I didn't see it, but we must have jumped off sides and the
Encroachment.
center snapped the ball. So
that'll still be shy of the first down. It will shorten things a bit, so that'll bring up a 3rd and 3. And that'll do it for the third quarter. We'll switch sides here. We'll be right back for your final quarter.
Trivia when we come back?
Of the evening, yeah. Trivia when we... Actually, we'll just stick around for trivia. How's
Okay.
that sound?
Hang around, folks. We'll get you a trivia.
What's happening right
Little
now?
jump around in the background.
Hit it. Fourth quarter, boom, and the fans are going off the walls for a little jump around by one of our favorite bands.
What are we playing for tonight, Ken? Tell the folks
Well,
at home.
this is the beauty of trivia. We play for some of the best pizza in town. It's the Willow River Carboni's out in Burkhart. It's a 2-topping pizza. And if you've won in the past, no quality for tonight. We want fresh winners every week. Aaron Sundin, take it away.
Well, you know, one thing about this.
Oh, I should remind people how to play. Once the question's been delivered, text the booth with the answer. First person that texts the booth with the correct answer is our winner.
Okay. So I gotta hype it up before I end up getting to the actual question. But,
yes, sir.
But this is a pretty historic town when it comes to football, and we talked about the high school, and I know in the past we've talked about players that have come from here, but there was a team, and we talked about this last year, called the Duluth Eskimos. They were part of the Professional Football League.
Okay.
And that, if you remember last year, my trivia was that they had, part of that trivia was that they had played 29 games, and 28 of those games were on the road.
Wow.
So they were like a traveling circus of football.
Ooh, Chuck the other
For
way
this
with
here.
some
Oh.
room. And blockers over there. The
Number
big
fif-
guy.
number
Look at him.
59.
Barrels on in for a touchdown.
Little trick play. 59 must have
Good for
reported
him.
eligible as a
Good
tight
for
end.
him.
and
That's awesome.
Just a little cross-the-field pass there from Lino, and they get the touchdown. All right, let's get to our trivia here. So this Superior Central High School graduate was part of the inaugural Pro Football Hall of Fame class in 1963. This player still holds the NFL single-game scoring record from 1929, which is the longest-standing NFL record.
Wow.
When he scored 40 points on Thanksgiving night that year, 6 touchdowns, and 4 extra points. He's also the record holder in the Hall of Fame for the player with the shortest NFL career to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. We'll give you a little bit more detail on this player, but the question is, who is that NFL record holder, Hall of Famer from Superior Central High School?
So we have someone calling the booth, of course.
Yeah, you got a text.
There's always that person that's going to call the booth. Remember, folks, this is a text the booth game only. Please text the booth. All right, we've got folks coming in hot here. We got some answers. Hold on.
Nope. You might have to use your Google there.
Any of these ringing a bell?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
We got you. You're going to have to look it up.
There's another one.
Nope. There it is. Somebody got
which
it.
one? This one here?
Ernie.
Got a winner.
Ernie Nevers is your answer tonight. Ernie Nevers. If you haven't ever heard of him, if you've never heard of Ernie Nevers, look him up. So this guy, there have been many, I shouldn't say many, there have been a few players, and Gale Sayers was one of them, that have scored 6 touchdowns in a game. Alvin Kamara also did it most recently. But Ernie Nevers is the only one to have scored 40 points because he was also the kicker on the team. So Nevers, as we get this big return
this
here.
return going on here. Wow.
I want you to listen to about this guy. So they ended up naming the Duluth Eskimos the Ernie Nevers Eskimos.
Fumble on the play. Superior gets the ball back. Okay.
They ended up actually, because he was such a good player and such a guy that the crowds would come see, they named the team after him. He ended up playing football at Stanford, was an All-American. He ended up playing professional football. The other thing this guy did was he was a professional baseball player.
Huh.
And he pitched against Ty Cobb.
Come on.
He pitched against Babe Ruth, actually gave up 2 home runs against Babe Ruth in the year Babe Ruth hit 60 home runs.
No way.
So you talk about an all-around athlete.
Wow.
He grew up right here.
That's so cool. I love it. Great trivia tonight.
Want to know his nickname? He had a few, but the main nickname he had?
Let's go with the one we can say on the air.
The Big Dog.
The
Big Dog.
The Big Dog.
Growing up on the in the background of the Big Lake Superior, hardened a man back in those days.
Superior with the ball here. They'll chuck this one downfield. And no good on that one. Again, a great run back by Hudson while we were jib-jabbing about some trivia. Just had a turnover at midfield. So the ball
fumbled on it there.
Ball spotted just inside the 50 here. Flag down. Getting a little crazy train here.
You didn't seem very impressed with my trivia. You're not a history guy, or are you just
I was never really
sleepy?
Well, no, I was never really good in history.
Okay.
I have to be real honest with you. I was more of a math guy.
You know,
that's why when you were screwing up the numbers earlier, I was biting my tongue.
You were annoyed.
I was like,
okay,
just like you're annoyed with me right now because I'm not a history guy.
I'm not
That's
annoyed.
fine.
I just think
I'm not annoyed.
Sometimes we put out too many chestnuts. Those are easy ones. I need
True.
to make it a little harder sometimes. They're just airing it out right now. We'll
Chuck
get it 25.
it. Oh, hit him in the hands and unable to come down with it.
Number 57, Charlie Bruce, into the game as well.
Now, part of it, too, is I'm really, if you ask my wife, I'm really not that good at multitasking.
Yeah.
And while you're doing that, I'm managing score updates, production, and then this darn phone. People are calling me on the text line.
Well,
it blows my mind sometimes. I'm just, it's not tough to, confuse me. With the big rig. Oh, he's stuck at the 40, and it looks like he might be shy. Yep. Shy of the first down.
Number 37 maybe in on that play. Rome Hackbarth. Yep. Going for it on 4th down here.
Wow, this is cool. Quick shout out. Says I've watched from China, Singapore, Germany, and Poland.
Wow.
My son, John Dolan, played 02 to 06.
Nice. Thanks for hanging around and being a fan.
That
That's fantastic.
Is really cool. Thanks for sharing that. That's awesome.
Eisen Ellenbecker in the game as well, number 30. So again, if you're Superior, this is great. You're getting some reps. I think it's good for this defense here for the Raiders. Like to see them get a stop, get some pressure on.
Oh, little chuck up the middle, and a nice reception there for the Spartans inside the 10. What do they call this late in the game? Junk?
Garbage time, but we won't. It's not garbage time when you're getting playing time for your players. I think.
No, I'm saying for Superior keeping their crew in right now.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. You want to grow your program, that's great. But you got young kids that maybe
get those other dudes in there right now, right? Yeah. Little high snap. Runs on in here. Touchdown for the Spartans. I'll give the local crew something to cheer about late in this one. Again, 8:08 left to go. Make sure I get that.
I think again they get the opportunity if the coach is one of those guys that wants to try to start doing more up-tempo stuff. They brought it back here this second half. Gives them an opportunity to work on it. Kicker's got a pretty strong leg, but from them, that one kick he was going to try, I've seen I guess the 3 extra point attempts have been hit real solid.
Nate Cromie, our winner of a 2-topping pizza from Willow Carboni's. If you're looking to get into some pizza, maybe call your buddy Nate. He's our winner tonight. Thanks for playing, my friend. All his buddies are going to be like, hey, Nate, dude, let's go out. Whoop. I'll get that in the mail to you tomorrow, my friend. Thanks again for playing the Raider Streaming Trivia.
I did get an update too, Ken.
Yeah.
New Richmond taking it to Menominee. 27-0 was the last score I saw.
Okay.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's the end of the third. I'm kind of surprised Menominee couldn't score. I mean, I thought their offense looked pretty good when we played them.
Yeah.
They were balanced, they had a pretty good fullback, but New Richmond's for real. And I think and you talk about in Division 2, you've got them, you're going to have Rice Lake in that section, and another 2 very solid teams.
Would those 2 potentially play? Probably not, because they'd be seated like a 1-2, right?
They would play in the same section.
Same section, right.
And I would guess if New Richmond ends up being number 1 or goes undefeated, they're going to try an onside kick here, it looks like.
Oh, I love it. Pulling out all the stops here. Down by 27, onside kick. Bloop.
Good job. Just get down. Nice work. They don't practice this. They don't have time to practice this a lot. But kids know enough about football. I don't need to run it back. Just catch it and get down.
Yeah, ball at the
That
50.
was number 22, Max Deschamps. So, but New Richmond has a very good chance to be the number 1 seed in that section.
Yeah.
That is a good. I tell you what, Division 2 is solid this year. If you look at the teams and the rankings that are there, I think Wanakee went to state last year, ended up losing.
They're a Division 2?
They moved back to Division 1, but there's a city called, I think they're called Badger, who beat them last year at state by 1 point.
Wow.
And never threw a pass.
Just
they
run
ran the whole game.
Run. Just
had an excellent game
football
plan for that and won. But they're a Division 2 team. A few other ones. Division 1 this year. When we start talking more as we get closer to the playoffs, you've got another rock-solid group over on the eastern side of the state with Kimberly and Neenah, Appleton North.
Wasn't it Kimberly we
Bayport
played years
usually
ago? Like, that was like our first game. We had to travel over to Kimberly. Was it Kimberly?
That was
we played?
Nina.
Nina.
That was actually a tight game. A year or two later, we ended up going to Appleton North, and we laid a goose egg.
That's who it was.
That
That's
was
who
the
I was
long,
thinking
That
of.
was the long trip, I remember.
Gosh, it was just just
all right,
forever.
So
what's going on here?
there must have been a penalty, like an offside or something.
Oh, timeout, Jeff said.
Timeout. Yeah.
So they'll redo the onside kick here, as Hudson had called a timeout prior to the last one. Coming.
Directional kick. Just get on it, Nehemiah. There you go. Good job.
Uh-oh.
Get
Ball
on
was
it.
loose.
Get on it.
The ball was loose there at the end. We'll see who comes up with it. It's the Spartans. Wow. It just kind of bopped out between his legs there, and the Spartans back with it.
Well, guess what? You're going to see some starters on defense.
Starters are going to come out and just shore things up. Yep.
Still got some rotation in there, but I see with most of the starting D-line is back, your starting linebackers, your corners.
Since they've closed it to within, it's no longer a 35-point lead. The runtime clock has stopped being runtime.
Get him.
Chuck that one into...
Good pressure that time. Dunbar able to get late pressure.
I mean, well, they had stopped it before. 2nd and 10 coming up. Quick pass in the quadruple coverage over there on the near side. A little shimmy with the shoulders. I just get a kick out of that.
Nice
Chucked
job.
up in the end zone. Yes.
Excellent. Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, my goodness. I thought that was an interception. We'll watch the replay. Here you go.
Excellent coverage, though. Look at him. He was dialed in. He became the receiver. Just not able to pick up that tip, but
great effort
really
back there in the corner
tonight. I tell you what, we're very impressed.
3rd and 10 coming up. You can see the game plan. It's pass right now by the Spartans. It's a good idea. As I say that, they run a
should have been a hold
run.
There it is.
There's
right
the flag.
We'll Thank you, Mr. Referee.
Yep.
Right on the edge that time. Might have been Clymer that got held. You could see somebody get the jersey grab. And
Good eye. Good eye. I'll back him up. Is that a spot foul?
Correct.
Okay.
They do a pretty good job putting it on the spot, too. I love that.
Yeah.
They get the toss, and when I see kind of it's starting to develop, and all of a sudden I see the flag come on, it's like, yep, you were right. That was the right spot.
Yeah, the refs have done a great job tonight. I know there's a couple touchdowns early on that were close that weren't called.
I gotta believe it was knee down or something. We don't have a great angle
I think
there.
You're right. Yep. Yeah, they've called a great game. So 3rd and 20 here. Ball back at the 30 now.
Pressure.
Ooh, there you go. Wrapped up at about the 30. So picked up a yard. The ball was actually spotted at the 31. So 4th down coming up now for the Spartans. They'll keep the crew out there. Of course, this is go mode for them. 4th and long. 4th and about 18, I guess.
Watch that seam number 89 in motion right here. That's where they've been trying to get him open. There he goes down the middle, looking at him.
Pressure. Oh, he gets around a couple there. Just a little bit of a shimmy. Chucked into the corner
Jump
over
ball.
here. Touchdown. 2 guys kind of confusing the defenders, and a touchdown by the Spartans here.
Now the corners just got crossed up down there. They got tangled up, and then it became a jump ball situation where neither of them really had a good tracking on the ball.
Superior with a whole bunch of late points here in the 4th quarter. Extra point to be attempted.
Well, again, they came to play too.
Yep.
And you have the opportunity to maybe take the foot off the gas, get your guys some extra playing time.
Yep.
And I think it's the right thing. I definitely think that you need to get that experience in there. And it goes both ways. But nonetheless, Raiders are going to get the football back here. 21 unanswered points.
Thank you for the. I like that. The math's coming together.
It's coming together.
I can really relate to that, being a math guy. Still down by 20 here, and What do you do if you're a Hudson coach? You bring your starters back out just to punch one in, or what do you do?
I think it's been a little bit tougher on the backup defenders. I think you could certainly keep your back. Maybe you move some of your starting linemen in, but as somebody texted in earlier, you don't want anybody to get hurt either. I think it all starts right now with let's get some sure hands. Let's get your normal kick return team in here.
Yep.
And I see they're doing that. If there's an onside kick, let's get on it. If there's a pooch kick, let's get on it. Let's just not give them another opportunity to do something. I like what we got going deep here. Cooper Adair is back there. We're missing somebody out there.
All right.
Ultimately, again, if it's a directional little pooch kick, you got to just jump on it here. Get on it.
That was a good one.
There you go.
Yep.
Good job. Okay.
Down at the 22, and I'll tell you, that's a nice little spot they kicked to. That was where they kicked last time and got one to stick. So.
See what it looks like a lot of your starting offensive linemen are coming back into the game. We'll see if they decide to keep the. I do not know if Simonez is in there. I have not seen our quarterback yet. So Cooper Adair is back.
Yep. Let's just get a long drive in here. Just burn a bunch of clock.
5:47 left in the game here.
Yep.
Looks like they're starting to rotate some of their defenders in too.
Okay.
How has Superior's hockey team been the last few years? I mean, they were pretty competitive for a while. And
I'll tell you what, they were very competitive for a long time, and just
nice run by Jamison, first down.
Yeah, great run. Just kind of fallen off a little bit. Not down in the basement by any means, but it just hasn't been what it had been in the past.
So they are a Division II team now in football, and again, you're seeing enrollments being decreased quite a bit in a lot of these northern towns. I don't know. This is a big enough community here where I would guess they probably waiver in some sports Division I, Division II.
Mm-hmm.
But I did see that they are now Division II for football.
Okay.
Which in the past they had been, and this maybe goes back more than 5 years, they were a Division I team. Ooh, counterplay.
Nice little run there. Picked up a couple.
That's your guy right there, Caleb Blowcamp with the lettuce.
He's got some sweet flow. It's probably a dumb question, but can you be D2 for football and be a D1 for hockey, right? At the high school level? Okay.
I would, yeah, for sure. I mean, part of it is there's less hockey teams, so they probably say, okay, we're going to take enrollment of up to this as a Division I school, and then now they've gone, of course, Division II. Not sure what they're doing, dancing around the line there.
Interesting.
Trying to throw something off.
It's like Happy Feet in there, just dancing.
Cooper says, I'll just keep it.
Yep. Cooper with a nice run. Picks up about 3. Adair on the Cooper keeper.
But then you get into those sports like basketball has a lot of teams where now you'll see some teams like a River Falls maybe in Division I, depending on size. I think it just depends on the number of teams, the number of schools there are, and then they set the divisions up.
Okay. Time remaining in this one, 3:17 with the clock ticking. Hudson doing what the doctor ordered here, just a very deliberate drive going on right now, letting that clock just... Oh, got him. He got him on the hard count that away. Well, they got us on 2, so good to get one back. So that'll be an easy 5, encroachment called, and a first down. So that's the easy way to pick up those first downs. It's a nice hard count there. A little Rodgers style if you ever watch the Packers.
He hasn't quite gotten his team to over there with the Jets to pick up his hard count quick snap.
That guy plays at a level that I think a fair amount of players are like, what is like he is at a whole nother like catching players getting to the sideline, and his hard snaps, and I mean just some of the stuff. I think he's got a photographic memory. He's a very intelligent young man. Nice run up the middle.
Running hard, 2 hands on the ball.
Yeah,
nice job.
Love seeing that ball locked in by Dufek up the middle there. A nice run.
What, speaking of Packers, what'd you think of that crazy Packer-Viking game last week?
Well, it was out of control. So
yeah, Jeff likes it.
Jeff, being our Vikings person in the booth here, he and I were watching over at my place. We'd gone out earlier in the day and we had recorded it, so we were watching it back, and it was just a hot mess.
Well, the first half, you were probably like, seriously.
Did
you know the score when you started watching?
No, we did everything we could to protect ourselves from that. I did have somebody text me while we were out, and basically was saying, like, alluding to the fact that we were getting run up on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang it, now I can't even look at my phone, right? So I shoved the phone in the pocket. So I knew it was gonna get run up on us that first half just by that text I saw.
Yeah.
I was glad that they rallied and made it a game, late, but
yeah, just I think a lot of it was with Jordan Love coming back a little bit rusty. I mean,
for sure.
Certainly Matt LaFleur and Tom Clements, the quarterback coach, they preach ball security. So he was a little loosey-goosey with the ball. Maybe the timing was off a little bit with some guys, and they're going to be all right. Ooh.
Whoa, high snap here.
Oh, I think we might end up getting something.
Get away from him.
Oh, darn it. Yeah, that was a really high snap. That was
1 minute to go here in this one.
42 in the game. I do not have a name for him on my roster.
Yeah, he was doing everything he could to get up in the air and grab that one.
Right. 45 seconds left here. Going to see what the coaches want to do. They may just run the clock.
Run a play, maybe.
All they got to do is really do a play.
Well, I know you know this, but we'll have our Jonesy's Player of the Game coming up here in a hot second. We'll also kind of crank through the
Dufek, gets stuck.
The highlights of the game as well.
Turnover on down, so Superior's going to get one more chance to chuck one up there. We'll see if here comes Tyler Lassard. I don't think they want to give up a cheap touchdown here with 19 seconds left in the game.
A lot of highlights going on tonight. My goodness. Quite a... All right, final play of the evening for the Spartans here.
Pressure.
Yeah, we'll
trouble in the dirt.
That one into the dirt. We'll 4, 3, 2, 1. That'll do it. Your final tonight. 48-28. Hudson on top. You want to run through highlights real quick, my friend, to start?
Sure, we can do that.
Is that all right? Here we go. We got a lot of them. Buckle up. Here we go.
Covered some at the halftime, but this was your first touchdown.
We do, yep.
Cooper Adair with the Cooper keeper starts it off for the Raiders, gets him on board 7-0. Superior able to respond, tied the game 7-7 with the quarterback keeper by Lino. This is a long run right here by Peyton Pingle, just not quite there. Knee down inside the one, but he does get rewarded with the carry and another touchdown to add to his fantasy league-leading score.
Fantasy points, yep.
Big play down here. Tyler Lassard just came back, did a good job on the jump ball between two defenders, picks up a big first down, and that ends up being the first of 2 touchdowns for Will Prusick with the touchdown.
This was a fun play.
Block kick right here coming up. That, again, is Mr. Lassard. He was kind of a highlight machine there in that second quarter. Big play on the catch, and now that block punt. I think your next play after this will be him again. But here's Aiden Jamison with a really nice run. Pretty much did it all on his own once he got to the edge and kicked on the afterburners in there for the score. Raiders again here with a pass. That's, again, Mr. Prusick ran an excellent route from his running back position. There's the interception I mentioned from Tyler Lassard. He had a nice second quarter. And then that ends up being this play right here, just a big run and catch. The yak attack, as we call it.
Great
Off
job.
to the races. Gets the big stride going into the end zone untouched. The Raiders then come back in the third quarter. This is a touchdown. Beautiful pass by the Simonet. Sandwich. That was kind of a good play by Superior, but they kept pulling out their bag of tricks, trying to get everything they could. Beautiful play here by Ben England. I thought he had a really nice game.
I agree.
All over the field, making tackles. You could tell at the end when the Raiders were starting to rotate in players. He was one of the players that stayed in, and I'm sure the coaches were thinking we need to have somebody on the back end that's a sure tackler, and he's certainly one of the better tacklers on this Raider team.
Yeah. What do you got? What are you thinking for our player, Jonesy's player of the game tonight,
I tell
my
you,
friend?
what's exciting about a game like this is you get to see a lot of kids get action, and you know, a lot of times maybe a kid will end up with 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns, and they're certainly rewarding. But tonight it was pretty spread out. I mean, Peyton Pingle scored again. Cooper Adair had a touchdown. Will Pruzek had a nice game, 2 touchdowns. Aiden Jamison. We also had receiver. We didn't talk about who caught that touchdown pass from Sam Simonet, but that was Elijah Christopher. But I mentioned on defense, I thought Ben England had a really nice game, but Tyler Lassard tonight really, you saw the highlight reel, and he's had some good games so far, and these are the things that I think will help propel Hudson if we can get a passing game going, and he's a part of it. But it wasn't just that. He had 2 big catches, 1 for a score. He had the blocked kick. He had the interception. All around a really nice game. So Tyler Lassard is my player of the game today.
Love it. And then next week we're back at home. We've got Chip coming to town.
Yeah, and Chippewa, again, had a really big lead. I'm assuming they were able to take that to the finish. We'll check the scores. We'll talk about that next week. But, again, always a tough matchup. Expect that Hudson really needs to be prepared. That's going to be a game that turnovers, penalties are going to kill you. You're going to have to play solid. Sure. We've seen Chip before. Even in games like last year, I don't feel like Hudson, in that loss in the playoffs, I think Hudson was the better team. But yet, once you give a team a little bit of momentum, you give them opportunities, they know that they can run the football.
Right.
They know that if you can't stop it, they're going to keep doing it. So you better be able to, first of all, control the run. I'm hearing, and I watched some tape on them, but they've been throwing the ball a lot more. But don't be fooled. Right. That coach knows exactly what he needs to do to win a football game. So that'll be a big one for sure.
Be a good one. Yep, be a good one. Well, tune in next week. Again, Raiders streaming brought to you by all of our sponsors. Be sure to check those folks out. Thanks again for tuning in. My name's Ken Conan. I've got Aaron Sundin and Jeff Tierstick in the booth with me. As always, thank you, gentlemen, for joining me in road tripping up to Superior. Again, be at home next week. Thanks for tuning in. See you next week.